Not like they matter.
The YouTube community apparently does.
Oh, fuck.
I love how the first thing that came on the stream then was you saying, "Oh fuck."
Oh, that's great.
Nice.
Great choice.
It's the best
Low stakes.
It's the best
good
welcome
job.
you could possibly do. Ivo.
Not like they
That was
matter.
our first mistake.
Right, let me just post this in the stream chat. Stream links. Go.
God, my label's at such a clusterfuck right now.
And where's the stream?
You have labels?
Yes. This campaign will make Tumblr very, very angry.
Alrighty. So now that I've done that and everyone's got the links and stuff, we'll start.
Pierre.
Oh no, my capture box isn't capturing the game. What's going on? Oh, there we go. Fixed it.
Wow.
That was
That's weird.
the
A
briefest of
Digimon
technical
Vortex
difficulties.
episode. A Digimon Vortex episode without Anti having technical difficulties. That's weird.
That's the final boss.
One of us is going to have technical difficulties right in the middle. I guarantee it.
Oh, that'd be great.
Don't say that now.
Don't jinx it.
Might want to appear. What do you cuts off?
So we to like open this in its own tab. Does that?
The-
Hey, my GM screen can
Digimon
be secret
Technic-
now. That's
Digimon
good.
technical difficulties. That could be
Okay,
the name
that's
of the
not
campaign.
good. Let's go big screen on
Yeah.
this. There we go.
That Keramon NPC,
Okay,
I
so
suggest it's any minute now he's coming.
previously on Digimon Vortex, you murdered an Ogomon. Yeah, so Ogomon was challenging.
Wait, sorry. Is it Digimon Vortex or is it Digimon Vortex Heroes? Because I think we're still
Yes.
split on
We're
that.
warriors. You don't know.
We're kind of like in between names, but we're Vortex something
Digimon
or just Vortex.
Vigilantes.
I kind of like just Vortex on its own because it kind of sounds more snappy,
Yeah.
but if we want to add a word to it, we can do. But yeah, Digimon Vortex Warriors, Digimon Vortex Heroes, whatever. Yeah, so last episode, Ogomon sort of held up Icon Village at Club Point to get to Ogomon. He was challenging Ogomon. As you arrived, you bumped into Petit Mammon while you were scouting out where Ogomon actually went. And from him, you found out that he was going to Icon Village to re-challenge the Leomon. And he was Ogomon's biggest fan. You then proceeded to quite harass the Ogomon and make him mad, so he started smashing up the village. And Zachary got Stingmon to help you save Leomon's life, but in the process, Kageaki killed
Hey, self-defense.
Ogomon. Was it self-defense? You kind of stabbed him in the back.
Defense for a third party.
Fair enough. Yeah, you were saving Pablo's life, who was saving Gazimon's life. It's one of those situations again where one of you jumps in front of the other, who then jumps in front of the other, like we did literally,
Triple self-defense.
Don't
literally
forget-
like 3 minutes earlier when Zachary jumped in for Taisto and then Pablo jumped in for Zachary.
Don't forget that Gazimon was jumping in for Leomon as well.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, so it was a quadruple shield. So yeah, after the aftermath, Kageaki had several broken bones, and Cutemon managed to heal him. And Wizardmon woke up and told you an ominous bit of lore that his brothers Sorcerymon have come to the digital world to revive an ancient sorcerer. And then we kind of cut off there, I think, unless I'm forgetting something.
I mean, we saw the flying around with Ogremon tail or whatever.
No, we
Oh.
didn't. That was
That was
we
purely
didn't
Oh.
see it.
Yeah,
Right,
you didn't say we had
The
an
audience saw
after
it.
we had an
Yeah.
after scenes credits, which people can watch the episode before to guess.
And Ogremon was totally fine, and nothing happened to him.
Except his
Especially
untimely
not-
demise.
Especially not in the last few minutes of the show.
Yeah, he just got spiked He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay,
That
so
needs some decent cover.
I think the opening scene is you guys sort of recuperating after that in Icon Village, and you're sort of discussing with Leomon and Mudfrigimon the future of Icon Village. And I think Mudfrigimon sort of leans across to who would Mudfrigimon consider leader? Sorry, I'm hearing I'm hearing an echo of my voice, and it's making it hard to.
Yep, I know that feel.
I'm pretty sure that's just, Mud Frigimon's decision. Tsuchidarumon can decide who they think is the leader.
Oh, that's going to end up with people selfie.
Because I'm
One
pretty sure
day.
that none of us can figure it out.
Well, one sec. Let me just quickly. How do we do this again?
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Cool. He leans over to Taisto. And he explains that. In fact, I'll say this in character. He's like, we need to get this village back online as fast as possible so that we can defend ourselves and we can actually survive. We're not just refugees at that point. But to do that, we're going to need resources. And so I'd like to ask you a favor, Taisto. And then he sort of he has this like golden sphere thing, and he pushes it towards you across the like makeshift table that's actually just a big board of like mud rubble that he's created. And he's like, I'll pay you what we can, but we need to set up a trade route with what would I call it again?
Motherboard City?
Not Motherboard City, no. They've just been attacked, and they're probably in dire need of resources as well. Cooler Coast.
Sorry, what coast? What coast?
Cooler Coast.
Cooler
Oh,
coast. Okay.
Cooler Coast. Okay, yeah.
Cooler coat. What?
Cooler
Beach
Coast.
filler episode. Great.
Yeah, I wasn't lying when I said we're doing a beach filler.
God damn it!
But the third episode, the third actual session of my TTRPG was also, it was the onsen episode, not the beach episode, but we had the onsen episode.
Cool.
Anyway, so you're saying it's a sphere made of gold.
It's basically a bundle of bits that they've managed to scrape together, and they're giving it to you as payment to help them set up the trade route between Icon Village and Cooler Coast, so they can start getting the resources they need to come back online and sort of rebuild the city that's been destroyed several times now by Ogamon, to get food for the people of the city, to attract potential new people to join the city and grow it. All that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Taisto leans away and asks in whisper from Ghostmon, "How many bits is that?"
He like looks at it and then looks back at you, and he's like, "Can't you tell? It's like 100 bits. It's not much at all."
Damn.
It would be
Bear in mind, this is all they could scrape together.
Yeah. I don't. Of course, we would help, and we don't need your money, to be quite honest.
You seem awfully
We do.
disappointed.
You see him. Like,
I want to help, and I don't need a reward to do it.
you see him like sigh with relief at that. And he like takes the bits back, puts it into a nearby rock, which transforms into a Gotsumon.
What?
Oh wow!
Why
That's
Jesus
the
fucking Christ,
worst
that's
question you
creepy.
ever could have answered.
Like, by a nearby rock, I mean like it was an in-training Digimon that resembled a rock.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
A wink.
Ah, yes, the Plebelmon.
And then he leans down and tells the Gotsumon, "Share the bits back out between the rest of the villagers." Don't hoard it for yourself. And then the Gotsumon's like, aye, boss, and he like runs out the room and
Yeah.
goes towards the villagers.
Yeah, especially since it seems like if we took your bits, you would be less able to defend yourself. So I wouldn't be very comfortable taking the bits. Cooler Coast, you say?
Mm-hmm. It's a beach just north of here through the Terabyte jungle. Right near the ocean. You can't miss it. It's got tons of events on every year. It has fish caught daily. It has tournaments and events where you can win bits, and they collect seaweed for tying knots, and they've got like bamboo wood trees and palm trees and coconuts and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And what exactly do you need from Cooler Coast? And what do you have to offer them?
See, this I hadn't thought through. So, I was going to ask you actually what Cooler Coast might have to offer. So I was thinking it might have some sort of resource not available in the jungle that allows them to make like more sturdy structures, like some kind of like maybe the sand is used for glass or something like that.
I know that bamboo
Maybe they-
is a halfway
maybe-
decent building material.
Yeah, that too.
Maybe they have some kind of a weird seaweed that's just weird and is like iron or something.
Yeah, that'd be
Data
cool.
seaweed, why not?
Yeah, we have tungsten seaweed.
Digiweed.
Do not eat. Cool. So they have like tungsten seaweed. They have the sand they need to make glass, and in return, mud for Digimon. I suppose you could offer them mud, like mud structures and mud that like morphs into different things, and he can like help build whatever events up that they have. They could also supply like people to run the events and organize it for them. That sort of thing. I don't think they really have much in the way of actual goods to trade at the moment, just because obviously they've...
We're really asking for charity to get us in a situation where we can offer them things.
Exactly, it's like an investment. They know that previously Icon Village had a pretty healthy community, with a good income, hard, strong workers, pretty decent defense for their city, and very trustworthy and noble leaders. However, in recent times they've fallen on hard times, and they need like little help to get back up on their feet.
Okay. Well, I'm sure we can do that. I mean, maybe we'll be able to flex our status as the saviors, apparently, for some goodwill.
I'm sure they'll be very excited to see the Digidestined arrive on their doorstep. They'll probably welcome you with some big events. They tend to do that to new guests. Just a fair warning.
What
Warning for
kind
events?
To be honest, that sounds quite fun. This is probably the most fun thing we're going to do since we came to this world.
Yay, it's the beach! Beach!
Yeah, I think you hear like Cutemon behind you, just like getting really excited.
Oh,
If you
Cutemon
want
likes.
to have the maximum fun at the beach, I have an idea. So, Tuchidaramon, do you happen to have like a wheelbarrow that we could borrow and also some rope?
I'm sure we can get you some jungle vines to use as rope, and I could create you a wheelbarrow. It would take a bit
Oh,
of my
that would-
strength, but
I mean,
he literally
if you
like
have
motions
strength
at the ground,
there.
and like the mud sort of molds up into like a wheelbarrow-y type shape, and then it solidifies itself.
I have questions about that, but later. And so I'm going to try to do something. Alright, Cutemon, I have an idea. What if we can, like, we don't have to carry the goods in our arms, and we can bring them back on this wheelbarrow, and you as Unimon can pull the wheelbarrow.
I got a better idea. We can stay here in Icon Village and protect the people of Icon Village, and I cannot get sunburn.
You have fur. You have... And as Unimon, I have more questions than answers.
All the
And
more
as-
reason
Does he
not
have
to go to
fur?
the beach. I get really hot and
he have
sweaty.
I'm sure they'll have a nice umbrella for you to sit under so you don't get sunburned.
And, sure, I guess I could do that. Just keep me cool, you know? I don't like to overheat in that sun.
Be
Alright,
sure
I'll make
to
sure
have
to...
plenty of ice.
I'll set up the shield as an
I,
umbrella.
I think Ghostman might be very amused by the fact that Cutemon is being reduced to a lowly beast of burden.
Yeah, I think he's poking fun. Because he doesn't feel the heat, he's just a ghost. So, like, he can play more pranks in the sun because he's sort of less visible. So he's like proper looking forward to going to the beach and like burying people in the sand and splashing water on them and all
Wait,
that kind
no.
of stuff.
That's mean.
He's like writing down a list of all the things he's going to do while he's at the beach.
Uh-oh.
Oh well, I suppose it can't be helped.
Will you give
Oh,
it
but-
fast?
We'll see what he actually is going to carry out.
Cool.
But yeah, I'm sure that we could all use some beach time right about now.
That was a big blow. Whoever blew that.
Sorry.
That was a big blow. What the fuck?
Is that like the transition slide cut where it just cuts to the beach? Okay, cool. So, you've accepted going to the beach to set up this trade route. Is there anything you want to do before you head off? Or are we just going to
If
cut
we're
to the
going
beach?
to the-
Beach.
I was thinking,
Probably remove the wool thing I'm wearing, because it's probably not good for sun time. But other than that, I don't know.
So you're moving your hat, did you say?
Yeah.
What does your hair look like under your hat? I've not actually seen that. Is it just blonde? Sorry. Okay, I'm just looking at the picture. Cool.
I'll probably like.
She's Finnish, of course she's blonde.
Of course.
That's racist.
And I think Zach like is wearing his hoodie tied around his waist, and he has like platinum blonde hair, like as close as you can get to white with like natural hair color.
So like the blondest blonde.
The blonde, yes.
I imagine he burns quite easily. That or he tans
Oh,
really
yeah.
well.
He wears a hoodie everywhere he goes.
Cool.
I
So
think it'd be a good idea to talk to some of the inhabitants of the town. You know, to like ask
Yeah.
them questions.
ask them for what? Sorry.
Ask them some questions, like stuff.
Sure. What are you going to ask them?
Like, let me think.
Is the super excited Wanyamon still here?
Yeah, he's still here, definitely.
Yeah.
You know what? We should have brought him with us. That would be fun.
Or not.
Yeah, we should. Actually, we
We
should.
don't have the best track record.
Yeah, feel free to take some of the residents with you if you want to.
Oh yeah, we're recruiting Wanyamon.
Beach party!
So we've recruited Wanyamon. He's here now.
Yeah. So Ghostmon whispers to Wanyamon. P.S. You're our volleyball.
Oh fuck!
That's mean, Ghostmon. Don't do that.
What? We have to play with
Won't even
something.
Use
Yeah, but
Cutemon if you have
Won't even
to.
work. After he gets wet, he'll weigh like twice as much and just flop to the ground.
I mean, he's pretty light. He's a Wanyamon. Like
Yeah,
those
while
things
he's dry.
bounce
While he's dry.
while he's dry. Oh yeah, when he's in the water, he's gonna get quite heavy. Okay, cool. So we'll cut to later at the when you've just come through the jungle. It's been about a day's travel. You set up camp. You've woke up in the morning. It's bright sunny day, and you've made it to cooler coast with very small hiccups, mainly the insect variety. You know that there's now are they called Yanmamons? I think they're called Yanmamons.
Yes.
Yeah, Yanmon is the dragonfly thing.
Yeah, so there's Yanmamons in the jungle towards the ocean, and they keep buzzing around and scaring the hell out of you. But they seem relatively docile for now. But yeah, you make your way up towards it's like a little gateway made of bamboo, and it's like, welcome to Cooler Coast, and like seaweed wrapped bamboo at the top, and you can see like the beach ahead of you, the sun like glistening across the waves, and there's like a bunch of Nanimon like sunbathing on the beach.
Of course.
There's like a Koalamon. Is it Koalamon or Sealamon? I can never pronounce it right.
Sheelamon.
Sheelamon. Okay, so it's Sealamon lifeguard looking guy who's sat on like a big chair with like a whistle around his neck. There's like a handful of like Betamon and Madoki Betamon at the bottom of the ocean that seemingly are playing together. So you come upon the base of the entrance to Cooler Coast. What do you do?
It's the beach! Woo! Come on, guys!
Beach time! Woo!
Yeah!
So we've all immediately forgot our job here. Cool.
No, we haven't all forgotten our job.
Alright.
I think Beth's gonna look for some kind of authority figure here.
Yeah,
I mean, it
let's-
seems like a pretty chill place, but they have to
Yeah.
have, like, some authority, even if it's just the lifeguard, right?
Yeah. It seems like Pablo and Sonia are rushing off to do whatever, and
Yeah!
Kaisto and Zachary are off to do the actual job, and Kagayaki is doing what? Being depressed?
Mood.
That's a good question.
I see. Alright. Yeah. I can't blame you. But yeah, it seems like it's Tutu and Kagayaki is doing something.
Kagoyaki will just go with Dorumon and see if he can find any materials for crafting.
I think
Okay, so you're
Doraemon's
just gonna-
like tugging at your ankle and is like, "Come on, Kagayaki, I want to dig in the sand."
Okay, so you're reluctantly beachcombing for materials.
Well, technically we'll be digging in the sand, so sure, yeah.
Okay, so you're sort of part of the Sonia Pablo crew.
Cool. So as you cross the gate into Cooler Coast, like you sort of get like it's like a small Datamon comes out, and he's
A
like
what?
a Datamon, and he looks at you all and he's like, 100-bit entry fee, you get free swimwear and a free Durabaducky.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh.
Beach
no.
time?
And
So,
who is that Digimon? First up, who is that Digimon? Let's see. Pull out the Digivice and see if we get any information about this mysterious
Oh yeah,
Nanimon.
Cool, so
Wow.
you scan him and it pops up a little hologram of him. It's a Datamon. Datamon are like known for being incredibly intelligent and collectors of data. This one just seems to be working the door and like buying, selling swimwear. Like you can enter the beach without swimwear, but he's basically just saying if you want to like have a good time with like trunks and whatnot, and you like see all like the Nanimon and the rookie Digimon on the beach with like their own little swimming trunks and like rubber dinghies that
that's-
they're in and whatnot.
Wait, are you telling me that they have more modesty at the beach with everyone wearing trunks than they have, everywhere else?
Yes, anime logic.
Okay. Thank you. That's what I wanted to hear. I don't think we can afford 100 beats, actually 200 bits each. So
No, we definitely can't.
I think
We'll
when you
have
And
to-
there are events to win some bits and stuff.
you realize that when you say that, he like looks down at your Digivice and looks back at you, and it's like you've pulled out your wallet and then just gone, yeah, we don't have any money.
They're fucking poor, you know?
But yeah, sure. He like waves you on in, and he's like, fine, you go in, but it's your funeral. It's hot out there.
Alright. We'll try to be careful. Anyway, wait a second. Do you know who's in charge around here?
Well, that'd be Digimon. He runs this place. His sons are just over there playing in the water.
Where is the Digimon, and is he not underwater? I would like the answer to that question to please be yes.
Digimon's currently out at sea. He's part of the surfing competition. He's the judge.
Woo!
He's just setting up.
Competition.
His sons are going to be
Surely,
participating. They're just at the bottom of the ocean down there. It's the Betamon and the Madoki Betamon.
Zach, you have a shield, right? You can use it as
Oh
a
no!
You can surf.
I cannot surf, but I will if it means helping the nice people of Icon Village.
Yeah.
Oh,
I would like. I pull up my Digivice, like. I don't know how many bits this is, but how could I get swim trunks for this amount?
He like scans the Digivice, and his eyes just go really wide, and he's like, Jesus, man, you're loaded.
I am?
Here,
Oh,
take
okay.
some trunks, take whatever you need. And he like throws like loads of merchandise at you and makes sure
Wow.
to rack up some kind of total.
Alright, and where do
We're
I sign
loaded.
up for the surfing competition?
Oh, you just go
We really
to
didn't win the
to Sealamon over there. He'll sign you in. He like points to the lifeguard.
Zachary, where did you get all those bits?
Dead Digimon.
Could have been the, I guess, well, hold on. If Digimon turn into bits and then reincarnate when they die, I guess when I first Digivolved into Unimon, we did take out a couple of Digimon, and so I guess that's where they came from? That's just the best guess.
Let's not think about this too hard.
Yes, please.
I don't think I want money made
Stop
of blood.
Yeah. It seems like the best idea is to just get on with it and see if we can find the Digimon. Though it seems
Yeah.
like if I assume we're all heading in as we speak, as we continue to speak. So we're walking towards the beach. Though I suppose right now there's not much else to do other than wait for Digimon to come back. Maybe try to talk to these Betamon and Modoki Betamon. But really, it seems like we're here to burn some time.
Cool. So
Zach's
sorry, go ahead.
gonna go up to Shilamon and like, hey, are you Shilamon?
He like turns over to you and is like, "What can I do for you?"
That is not the voice I expected, but okay.
Yeah, I know, right?
Wait, who is it?
Shilamon.
I get that a lot. He like scrubs the back of his head with his fin.
I would like to enter the surfing competition with my Kawagamon surfboard.
He looks at you and he like pulls a face like you can surf, and then he like looks at your surfboard and he's like, "Oh whoa, that looks super rare, man. You make that yourself?"
Sure,
Hey,
Oh,
is a way of describing the situation in which I obtained this.
you must be some kind of surfing pro to have your own surfboard like that. Yeah, sure, you're in. And he like pulls out like a clipboard from his chair and like starts scribbling scribbling on a piece of paper.
Wait, you didn't even get my name.
I just put you down as cool Kawaga dude.
Alright,
Yeah,
Oh, no.
go for it, cool Kawaga dude.
alright. Cutemon, Let's go find an umbrella to have a panic attack under. How's that sound?
Have a panic attack? Dude, you're in a competition. We're gonna win this thing, right?
Why do you have to have a competitive spirit?
If you don't have a competitive spirit, then you don't get anywhere with business.
You did not want to come to the beach until there's an opportunity for us to win. Wait,
Hey, did you not see the prize money? He like points to like the 10,000 bit prize money
Oh fuck.
on the
We
poster.
could probably use that to do a big amount of rebuilding in Nikon Village.
Or we can use it to get hot chicks.
What the fuck?
You are
Like what, the nanny
tall
mom?
and a
What
rabbit.
Fucking 31.
I can already become a Unimon, like I can be a Unimon with 10,000 bits. Come on, man. It's opportunity knocking at our door.
I'm gonna see if Kageaki knows how to surf. He seems like my best bet to learn how to do this in any sort of time frame.
Cool, so you go over to Kageaki and he's reluctantly like kicking sand and looking at rocks on the beach with Doraemon trying to find materials.
Hey, Kageaki. So, funny story. I'm signed up for the surfing competition to be able to meet the leader of this village. Town? City? Unclear.
Tourist
Do
trap.
you know how to surf? Because I know you're from Japan, and Japan's like island-ish, so it figures that you were closer to the coast than I ever was.
Kagayaki turns to you and looks at you with kind of a bit of an empty look, and she's like, sorry, what did you say?
You seem like you're in a bad spot. Do you want to talk about it?
What? No, I'm fine. What do you want?
Okay, so
He moves over.
correct answer there was yes, I just killed a Digimon. I would like to talk about it. This is how humans interact. We're
No, I will be
interacting,
fine.
we're having a conversation, see?
I think Doraemon like nudges you and he's like, talk to him, go on, you need this.
Look, either I killed him or really bad things were going to happen. Okay, I'll be fine.
Doraemon sort of looks down at the sand and kicks it a little and he's like, he looks a bit disappointed.
Okay, so if it comes up later that you're sitting here lying to my face, I have a large spiky red shield with your name on it.
I may not think I know exactly how it works.
Do you know how to surf?
Basics, I guess.
Cool. That's better than I know. I've lived landlocked my whole life.
Good luck.
Wait, no, I was asking for you to teach me.
Sure.
Cool, so what do you do to try and teach him? Do you like take him out into the water and like...
Yeah, I take him to the water, I change it to a more swim-like attire, I don't fucking know. I mainly try to teach him how to balance himself on the thing, since it is a lot different than balancing on land.
Mhm.
As
So
eventually get it.
could you give me a unique roll and we'll see if you can teach him well enough to participate in the competition.
Do I still have influence over him? Do I get it? The plus?
Yeah, you get the +1 from the influence. Man, I'm loving this music.
5. Nope. Oh wait. No, it's I rolled the 5, so it's a 7.
7, yeah.
Yeah, so you sort of teach him the basics and he gets the sort of gist. He can like stand up on the surfboard, but there's no waves yet that he's tackled. So that'll be a bit of a challenge when he actually comes to the competition, I think.
Hey,
I-
Kageaki, I think I've got this. You're a really good teacher. Like, I know that Sonia or Taisto or I don't think I've interacted with Pablo yet.
I don't
sent
think
your
anyone should have to
Issue for another time. I don't think any of them could have done this. Thank you. We're gonna get that help for Icon Village, and you're the person who's making sure that this is gonna happen. Because you are very cool and exceptional in your own way. I'm trying to roll the thing.
You trying to do a comfort and support? See, I think you need to. I think you need to go a bit deeper on this one to go for a comfort and support. He doesn't seem like he wants to open up. To
That kind of has like extra weight on my shoulders, to be honest.
Like, you killed someone, but you teach really nice how to surf.
He looks at me and he's like, "You're so cool, you can do everything, you can do everything, do everything."
Yes!
Cool. We haven't heard from Pablo or Sonia yet. What are you two doing on the beach?
Messing around.
I'm going to say hi to the Betamon and the Modoki Betamon, of course.
Oh yeah, those seem cool.
Cool. So you go down to the bottom of the beach, and you see Modoki Betamon and Betamon in the heat of an argument because Betamon doesn't know how to surf. And Modoki Betamon's making fun of him. And he's like, "Ha! Even I can surf. How the hell do you not know how to surf? Seijuremon's your dad." And he's just like looking a bit miserable, and his little electricity is sparking over his body because of his defense mechanism.
Oh, poor little guy.
Now, don't be mean.
He like Modoki Betamon looks at you and he's like, "And who might you be?
Well,
You gonna be in the surf competition too?"
We're the chosen ones, fucker.
Yeah. We're a big deal. Yeah.
The chosen
Yeah, I
ones. And he like scratches his head and then looks at Pillowmon and he's like, "Huh!" And he like dives into the water and like ducks under and his little fin pops out and you can just see the tops of his eyes and he's like, "I've heard stories about that thing. Get it away from me."
Yeah, go away.
And like
Is it everywhere?
Pilomon's just like, "Why does everybody hate me? I don't want to be evil."
Oh no.
And he like buries his face in the back of your shoulder because he's like sat on your shoulder right now.
What are you guys talking about? What's this evil stuff?
You haven't heard the legends?
No, I have not. I've been here for 2 days.
Yeah, so I think Betamon, who's also like just sparking all over the place with nerves right now, is just like, "The legends say he turns into a monster and he turns on the chosen ones and tries to take over the world."
What silly old legend? It's just rumors. Doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, you tell
I mean,
him.
the legend did predict us coming here, but who cares? I mean, it's probably not real.
Remember back when we tried not to use Digimon soundtrack?
That was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
I mean, it wasn't that we didn't want to use Digimon soundtracks, it's just that I wanted to broaden the horizon a bit and use other things as well. So yeah, they basically tell you, like, Pilomon's dangerous, he's destined to become this monster and to try to take over the digital world.
Hey, Gazimon, is this true?
Gazimon's just like, "Yeah, but I mean, look at Pillowmon. He's harmless. He hasn't even hurt a fly since we got here. That's impressive considering we've been into like 4 or 5 fights already."
It is very impressive, you're correct.
He's like, "Hey, you guys, don't be mean to Pillowmon." He like waves his fist. He's like, "I'm sure when he does come about, he'll be the strongest Digimon there is."
Yeah, go Pilmon.
Girl.
And he's like, I think Modoki Betamon kind of mumbles, "And that's the problem."
Well, now is now, and we'll see about the legend at this point. But now, Pillamon is just a Pillamon. No need to be afraid.
Yeah,
Pillamon just wants to be friends.
exactly.
Also, Pillamon can surf. Ha!
Take that.
Wait, Pillowmon can surf? Is he gonna enter the tournament?
He just
Well,
froze.
you bet he will. He will.
Whoa.
Damn, Gasimon, do you know how to surf?
A demon lord and a surfer.
Surf this whole time, and you didn't tell me?
In fairness, he didn't tell Pilomon either. So.
Hey, Gasimon, can you surf?
I can do anything I can put my mind to, he says, but like you can tell that he can't surf at all and he's just bullshitting to his team.
Sure, Gasimon, sure.
I think Ghostman would appear at this point and be like, "Oh, really?"
He's like,
Well,
here, I got you a surfboard.
Oh, fuck.
Are we all joining the
Well, I'm-
surfboarding competition? Is this how this
Yeah.
episode's gonna go? Because I don't mind that. to be
I don't
perfect.
think Ghostman would let Gazimon off the hook so easily with just the "I don't have a surfboard" thing. Just Ghostman is going to propose that Gazimon takes a loan from Zachary and gets rents a surfboard. I'm pretty sure that Nanimon would loan surfboards out or rent surfboards.
Zach is currently our money daddy.
Nice wording, epic wording. Here's that wording again.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Sure, so Zachary, I guess the surfboards are on you today.
Well, let me get this straight, you two. Because Gazimon bragged about being able to surf, which is news to me, I was prepared to go out there alone and probably fail miserably. Turns out we have a couple more shots at this than I thought. Better, I guess, in the long run. You want me to buy him a surfboard?
Correct.
Ghostmon definitely wants you to buy Gazimon a surfboard.
Please don't.
Okay, but only if Pilomon also surfs.
Oh,
Yeah. Of course. Right, Pilomon? Right?
I think,
Right, Pilomon?
sorry, I think Dorumon hears this, and he's like, oh man, Kagiaki, we should totally make some signs and support everybody. Unless you wanted to surf too.
No, I think I'm good.
He likes...
I'm so hard.
The most depressed cheerleader ever.
It's like, come on, you have to smile and support the others. They're your friends.
Let's go find some wood.
Yeah, that's the spirit, he says as he like pats you on the back and like runs off ahead of you, digging through the sand. Okay, so you're all except for Kagiaki signed up for the tournament.
By the way, random question: is Kagayaki the guy who isn't surfing the only one who has surfed before?
Yeah, Kagiaki seems to be the only one that's surfed before, as far as I'm aware.
That's the best scenario.
Because that's why.
Also, Taisto isn't with the others.
Yeah, what's he doing?
Oh, is it just Ghostmon, not you and Ghostmon?
It was just Ghostmon.
Okay, where's Tyster right now?
Dead.
He's probably, sitting on the beach. Just sitting on the beach.
Just chilling.
I didn't say chilling.
What's he doing on the beach then?
You're also depressed? Jeez.
Well, I mean, Taisto is the one who has 5 conditions on him, so, maybe he's not.
Oh shit, I totally
Right.
forgot about that.
Probably not the one who's in the mood for, beach shenanigans.
I mean,
I am only guilty and hopeless.
I mean, one of the ways to clear a condition is to throw yourself into an easy relief.
I know. I'm aware.
I'm aware.
One of us should probably go talk to Taisto. Let's draw straws for it. Because I personally I have a poor track record when it comes to
I can
trying
try
to
and
help
make it
people
work for
emotionally.
both of us.
Actually, I was actually hoping that Kagayaki might run into Taisto sitting, what's the word? Sulking on the beach. That's the one. Yeah, that's the one in English. Sulking on the beach.
Sulking the bits.
Well, that'd be a fun moment. Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
can try and
Brothers.
make it things worse for both of us.
Let me just see if I can find a track.
So yeah, Kageyaki and Taisto, the miserable sods, both punch into each other on the beach.
Bromance time!
The pressed boys.
No.
This is where they start throwing punches again.
Oh no!
Right now, it will take some effort to get me angry.
There we go. Let's see. Kagayaki is looking for stuff on the beach, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mostly
I'm-
for wood to make some signs right now.
Yeah. Okay. I don't envy your position, Kagayaki. Taisto says from somewhere. It's a. Yeah, I'm picturing a scene where Kagayaki is just looking for wood or something, and then he hears Taisto from somewhere off screen, and then it cuts to Taisto sitting on the beach, probably playing with his goggles in his hands. I understand what you had to do, and I know that it's probably not something you want to talk about, but I just wanted to say that I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the way I treated you before, and I'm sorry for not being strong enough to make it so that you wouldn't have to go through that.
Kagayaki goes and sits next to Taisto on the beach and just stares ahead at all the happy people. You really don't have anything to apologize about. That was basically all on me.
Ever since we came here, I wanted to help everyone and being strong for the team. But it seems like everything I do is wrong. When I hurtle head first into battle, it turns up hurting innocent, and when I want to be smart and rest and save our energy, then we come in too late. Sometimes I wonder if what we're doing here is the right thing, and if what I'm, I don't know. Are we doing the right thing? Should we be here?
I think so, yeah. If anything, because there's nobody else who can actually do something about this.
Right. I would say that's
They're reassuring you, yeah.
yeah. Thank you.
So,
Yeah.
so you trigger your team move and mark a potential and clear a condition.
Yeah, and clear a condition, which is the more important one. Which one was the one that stopped being? Sorry. Yeah, as I thought. I know we haven't seen eye to eye with each other basically at all, but I wanted to let you know that I think you've been doing a pretty good job so far better than I have been able to do.
I've been talking to deaf ears this entire time. I haven't managed to make anybody understand the weight of this situation, and that falls all on me. Perhaps if I was better with words and could explain myself better, then I don't know, maybe things would have gone a bit better themselves.
Maybe it's Well, regardless, I wanted to apologize and make sure that you understand that, or we understand that we should probably do a better job working together from now on. And I wanted to let you know that I do understand what you might be going through at the moment. And if you do need to talk about it, when you're ready, I'll be waiting for you. And then Taisto gets up and starts walking away.
Do you want to roll comfort and support real quick, because that sounded like...
Yeah, I do want to roll confidence support. Thank you very much. That was the whole point of the scene.
Also, Kagayaki, hold 2 and spend your hold 1 for 1 at any time to clear a condition or add a team to the pool when you're with Taisto this session, as part of your team move, because you did share vulnerability.
Let's see, that's that. If only I had influence over Kagayaki, this might be going better, but whatever. That's a 5. No can do.
Free potential, yee!
Free potential, yeah. Okay, so on a miss, I get to make a move. So I think we're gonna have a cutaway from Kagayaki. And immediately kind of have a last call situation where there's a what's it called? What's the name of it? Sealamon. There's a Sealamon in the sea, and he's yelling, "Last call for the surfer competition! It's starting in 5 minutes!" And you guys are all on the beach, and you turn around, you're like, 5 minutes? What? And that you see the start line of the surfing competition's way out at sea. What do you do?
Good luck, Gazimon. You're on your own now.
Wait, you're not joining me?
Oh no, I'm not. I'm definitely not.
I'll try and win for both of us, I guess.
Hey, Cutemon, you said you wanted to win, right?
What else are we here for?
And I know you. You're not above being a little bit sneaky about it.
Oh, what do you have in mind?
I have this rope from when you digivolved into Unimon and wheelbarrowed us here. What if we tied all these ropes together into one really long rope and you pulled me across the water as Unimon?
I like your thinking, kid. But won't that be seen as cheating? I'll be very obvious as Unimon.
To be fair, they never told us any rules when I signed up.
Touché.
I could just say, you didn't tell me the rules, I didn't know that was considered cheating.
Yeah, let's do this.
Also, we really need to talk to the Seedramon guy.
That too.
Let's hurry, guys. We don't
By
have
the
any
way,
time.
Antinome, would you consider that Taisto sacrificed his pride to absolve some of his guilt in the last scene?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you want to clear some conditions, just drop them off and
Yeah.
if I'm moved on to the next scene and you want to clear them, just write them in the chat in the Discord and I'll review them later.
Sure. All right. Anyway, wait for me, guys. And at the sound of the last call, Taisto is just charging across the beach with a surfboard on his. Don't ask where he got it. We don't want to know.
Has Taisto ever surfed before?
Shh! I told you not to ask where he got it.
No, I mean,
It's dramatic.
Has he surfed before?
I never said he surfed before.
Okay, cool.
So the literally only person who can surf isn't in the competition.
He's just athletic. It's just
Yeah.
if you're athletic in one area, you obviously are a master of all sports. That's just anime facts.
Okay, so you swim out to the middle of the ocean,
Yeah.
and all the contestants are lined up. It's you 5? Is it 5 of you? I think it's 5 of you. You're out there with them, right, Sonia? I know Cutemon's surfing. I don't know if you were or not.
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay, cool. So it's all 5 of you.
Cutemon isn't surfing. Cutemon is
F-
pulling
five,
you on
five,
my surfboard.
5 being like Cutemon and Zachary as one contestant, and then Gazimon, and then Pilomon and Sonia as separate contestants.
Yep.
And Taisto. Is Ghostmon surfing, or is Ghostmon just gonna be pulling pranks throughout the entire thing?
Ghostmon is nowhere to be seen.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you all line up on the start line. It's the 5 of you, and then there's Madoki Betamon, a Nanimon, and a what's the big lobster thing called? I've forgotten its name. Is it
Edramon,
Pedramon.
Ebidramon? Yes, that's the one.
whatever the fuck that's pronounced.
It's on like this huge surfboard, and takes up most of the start line. And like you hear like Nanimon complaining about his size and that it's not fair that he can take up the whole start line. And he's like, "There's nothing against the rules about being the big as me."
There's nothing against the rules about being a really good surfer like I am.
We're evolving.
I didn't even realize that you all found your way to the competition.
Don't worry
Yeah,
about it.
this happened.
Cool. So you see Seedramon's head like burst up through the water, and he's like, "Are the contestants ready?"
Yeah.
Sure.
Good luck, Gazimon. I'm not going.
He's like, "On your marks, get set!" And then his like tail lifts up out of the water, and he pushes the water behind you really hard, and makes a huge wave.
Whoop.
And he's like, "Go, go, go!"
All right, let's go.
And I need you all to roll unique to see if you can actually catch the wave without falling off the surfboards.
Can I get a advantage on this because I'm having Unimon pull me?
Yeah, you can get advantage and a +1 because you have Unimon pulling you, and you also had Kageyaki teach you, so that's 2 things in your favor.
So
So
that's
everyone moves.
a cap of +4, nice.
Yeah, +4 with advantage, so that's 3d6. Take the highest too.
Yep, exactly.
Come
Do
on,
we,
I
do
want
we,
you to
is there like
mark
is there like a race song that we
12.
could put on?
It's
Nice.
No,
not
wait, that's
12,
not how that works.
not 12, it's
I
6,
rolled
it's
a
10.
6 + 4. I got a 10.
10's good. That's a full success.
Nice.
You're surfing like a pro.
Like a pro. I'm being pulled by a Pegasus.
Yeah, it's like a chariot, but a surfboard
That,
chariot.
that's the pro strat. That's the pro strat.
It is the pro strat.
Is there a Digimon racing track we could use, or any other anime with a racing track?
Please, some soundtrack from Racing.
God damn it, we don't want have. I was going to put Deja Vu, but we can't have vocals.
I'm looking at the tracks right now.
Perfect. All of it, the entire thing. He actually played the entire thing.
Oh, come on, I can't put the same song.
Is it gonna play? Because it seems like it's just.
You need to skip a few times.
I have no idea how
Ah.
this bot works. Well,
Just semicolon, semicolon, skip.
Oh.
2 semicolon.
There we go.
Nice. Good job. Good job.
Good job.
Wait, somebody just skipped the actual racing track.
whatever.
Thanks, Ivo.
Wow. That's actually no such surf, apparently.
So,
Wow, a 9. That's pretty good. Yeah, you're decent. You're sort of wobbly on your feet as the wave picks up, and then you sort of
7.
find your balance, and it's only a matter of time before you eventually fall off, but you kind of got this for now type thing.
so
Well, maybe in the future I have an ace up my sleeve.
Maybe you do.
Cheating. What was that? What was that?
So like, yes, Sonia, you're also a bit wobbly on your board. Maybe a little bit more so than Taisto even.
Yeah.
And Pillamon, he's just sat on his surfboard like normal. He's on all fours. He can surf like a boss because of how small he is. Like,
You go, Pillamon.
he catches the board, like the wave immediately, and like he's like on top of the wave with the Nanimon next to him.
Damn.
Pillamon's OP.
I think like Zachary is like he's like nervous about the surfboard, and then like Cutemon digivolves into Unimon, starts pulling him at high speed into the lead, and like he like does like a flip up the wave to show off, and Zachary almost falls off, but he like finds his balance and gets back on the wave, and he's like surfing as well as he can. Has Gazimon rolled yet?
No, he hasn't.
Do you want to roll unique and see if Gazimon can do surfing?
Well, my unique, I guess. Let's see. Oh, that's not good. Okay.
Yeah,
Fuck.
Gazimon immediately falls off the board and gets swept away by the wave, and then he comes up from the water and he's like spits out a ton of salt water, and he's like, damn folly surfboard! If I'd got a better surfboard, I'd be in the lead right now.
It's fixed, I guess. I should probably get in the water and try to, grab him. He's got drowned.
I think we get like a shot as well at the side of like Doraemon and Kageyaki on the side of the beach, holding up this really poorly made makeshift bamboo banner that they've put together. And like Doraemon looks really excited and he's like cheering you all on, and then like Kageyaki's just there like, yay.
Like, the most deadpan expression possible.
Yeah, just like the most
Sounds about right.
deadpan expression on his face.
Yeah.
And the race begins with Zachary in the lead, and Madoki Betamon and Nanimon and Pillamon close behind. I think you hear like the commentary being made by the Seadramon. He's like doing his own commentary and is like, ho ho ho! And our newcomer, the cool Kawaga guy, takes the lead. Look at that gnarly surfboard.
I forgot the fucking name.
God damn it, it's a cool surfboard.
Alright, I think Zach is going to try to do something very stupid, which
Sure.
is kind of his shtick at this point.
Hope for the best.
Zach's like, alright, they're starting to catch up to us, Unimon. So, an idea occurs. What if water was optional?
What?
But it's
No.
surfing. What do you mean water's optional?
No, so
Fly up.
Okay. He like does like a U-turn and goes up the wave and like flies up into the sky, with pulling you along with him.
Zach is holding onto the surfboard with like both hands for dear life.
Whoa, dudes! It looks like the cool Kawaga dude's doing some tricks to show off. Let's hope he
Yes!
doesn't lose his lead
Cool
because of
tricks.
this.
The
I guess
coolest
that's
of
allowed.
tricks.
I guess that's allowed.
I think you could you roll a unique and see if you can do that. Hold on for dear life.
Come on, you need potential. Two? Right? Yep.
Nice.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, apparently Zachary is a secret pro at surfing and he didn't realize it. You like ride
Because of
up
this
the
lesson.
wave like a pro. You don't even like hold on to the board much. You like just hold the bottom of it like you're doing some kind of ollie off of a half pipe. And you like fly through the sky and you like see Madoki Betamon beneath you. And he's just like, he scowls at you for being so cool. And he's like, damn, I want a surfboard like that.
Merchandise.
Yeah.
I
So
think
I rolled a critical hit. if
Yeah.
I remember correctly, do I get control of the scene for that or no?
You don't get control of the full scene. You get to describe exactly how the outcome of your role goes. So if you want to describe anything extra to what I've just said, go ahead.
Okay, so as Unimon just like soars upwards, Unimon has access to very large wind gusts they can use.
So you're gonna air surf.
So- Yes, I'm air surfing and also maybe trying to knock the other people off their boards. You know,
Oh, come on. That's
completely separately.
yeah, that's
And
great.
he just
but
like
come on.
Zach is like perfectly surfing on the air. It's like a determined look in his eye.
Cool. So yeah, you surfing on the air. The water bumps don't exactly phase you anymore, but the bumpiness of the air that Unimon's wings are making as he flaps them are what's keeping you up. So you're like bobbing up and down and up and down and up and down. I think it makes you a little bit seasick or airsick, I guess, as you do it. But you know, you're pulling it off and making it look like a pro, and you hear like this big crowd on the beach cheering loudly, and they're just like, "Cool Kawaga guy, cool Kawaga guy, cool Kawaga guy," and like there's a big cheer.
Cheers, Kagetaki.
And like Doraemon's cheering at the top of his lungs, but Kageyaki's still stood there looking deadpan. And he like nudges Kageyaki and he's like, "Come on, your friend's in the lead. You need to cheer him on.
Cool, Kawaga.
Yeah.
Come on, if you can't put your heart into it, they're never going to respect you."
Wow.
Ouch,
Okay.
Kagetaki.
Whoa!
He's laying down truth bombs.
Damn.
Okay, maybe chill a bit. It's surfing competition.
Pardon, sorry?
Maybe chill a bit. It's a surfing competition.
Sorry, I couldn't make out what you said. The music's too loud for me. One sec. I'll just turn it down a little bit. There we go. Sorry, say again? Yep.
And he never spoke
Maybe
again.
chill a bit. It's a surfing competition. Okay. Yeah, I think he kind of scowls at that comment a little bit because he really, really wants you to like start being on the same level and the same page as everybody.
Someone yesterday.
Yeah,
He's gonna take a bit.
for those who try to win. Okay. So yeah, you see like Unimon like surfing with Zachary in the sky, and like he fires these wind gusts down, and it makes the sea super choppy for everybody else. Do you want to roll? I mean, you're not exactly directly engaging a threat, but you're trying to knock people off their boards. Do you want to roll directly engage a threat and see if you can knock someone off their board?
Sure, I'm down for that. What do I roll for that?
Reckless.
2d6 plus 1. What's reckless? Ah, -1. My favorite. Wait.
I think you have
No,
a
wait,
frame
I'm-
mark, so
I'm not-
it's even less.
Yeah, I'm not. I can't spend a team selfishly, right? Because I'm not friendship.
You can always spend a team selfishly if you want to. You just
Yeah,
have to
right.
say how you disrespect the others in your team. And
I
the,
mean-
I'm trying to knock Pilomon, Sonia, and Gazimon off their boards.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
So
dare you.
you spend the only team in the pool to
Hell
be
yeah.
selfish.
That's not very cool, Kawaga guy.
Makes it a flat 2d6. I rolled a 6. Okay.
gets the wreck.
Fail.
Okay, so I think you try and knock everyone off their board with the wind gusts, and like Seijimon's like, "Whoa, looks like this is a no holds barred race. Anything
Oh.
goes." And he's like, and then you see like Madoki Betamon beneath you go, "Anything, huh? Water tower!" And he like smashes the water, and like a big tower of water jumps up in front of you and smacks Unimon in the face. And Unimon like goes out of control and like slams into the water a bit, and he goes under, but you continue surfing like on top of the water by yourself, and go ahead of Unimon. If you don't do something quick, the rope's going to snag on Unimon, and you're going to fly off.
So I just leveled up. Because I rolled a 6. Is a 6 is a failure?
Yeah, 6 is a failure.
So I just leveled up. I'm going to take another move to my quest, which is going to be holy power.
Oh.
Cool.
No one told me that this was going to be a battle battle surfing. This is
Yeah.
is this in rules?
Yeah, well,
But anyway, it seems like Zachary is in trouble, so I'm gonna try and save him. So
I'm not in trouble. I mean, Unimon's more in trouble.
well,
I think.
the
where
duo
I'm
of
going-
that the unit of Zachary and Unimon is in trouble. So did you say that the rope was snagging?
The rope
Yeah,
is
so-
going to.
The rope was going to snag in a moment if he doesn't do something.
All right, I think Ghostmon might abandon Taisto and Ghostmon's previous plan of cheating and go and help Zachary instead. How did you describe that the rope was going to snag? So was it going to who went after?
So Unimon was pulling Zachary along on the rope,
Yes.
and Unimon went into the water because of the water tower that got made, and Zachary continued forward. So basically, he's shot ahead of Unimon, and because the rope's still attached to the surfboard and still attached to Unimon, because Unimon stopped and he's still going. Eventually, it's going to go taut and pull him off. Does that make sense?
All right. Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out how to prevent that. I think Ghostmon might try to cut the rope before it actually ends up killing Zachary, and so that Zachary might just land on the water instead of smash into the water.
So your plan is to make it break faster. That's cool.
Cool. Roll.
No. The point is to stop Zachary from continuing on without the surfboard. If
Cool.
if the rope is cut and he just continues on, due to anime and cartoon logic, he's able to land on the shield and continue without any. He might even get a speed boost from this.
Cool. So roll to protect somebody, defend.
Yeah, that's my specialty. If I don't have a bad protect, how does defend? Insecure. Am I insecure? Yes. All right. $12.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah. So 12. That's a crit, right? It was 12 and above, or just above 12.
12 and above.
12 and above. Okay. So out of seemingly nowhere, just no big deal. A bolt of plasma just shoots out from thin air
Again.
and just cuts the rope. It's just clean, efficient, and just like I described, Zachary is able to, at least for now, ride the wind down, land safely on the water and keep surfing. There might have been some ghastly assistance, making sure that he doesn't die in the process, but who knows? It's invisible stuff.
Cool. So he's like a skipping stone in the water right now, going too fast to control the surfboard, but managing to stay on top of it. Pilomon and Gazimon are neck and neck behind this kerfuffle.
Wait, Gasimon fell off and shit.
Oh yeah, sorry, Gazimon fell off. Yeah, sorry. Pilomon is behind them, surfing on top of the waves. He's neck and neck with that Nanimon that was impressed with his surfing skills. And Sonia is just behind them on the wave, trying to keep her balance. So, what are you guys doing? Are you just trying to surf fairly, or are you gonna see that it's no holds barred and you can do whatever you want, and you're gonna try and take advantage of that?
I think Pilomon doesn't cheat, but because Pilomon is too pro for this. Yeah.
Cool. I think yes, Pilomon does sound like he wants to be an honourable kind of person, because he's got this reputation, doesn't he, about being the future demon lord, and he doesn't want to play dirty because that would just feed into that, right? But what about Sonia? She's the type of person that plays dirty to get what she wants, right? She stopped a bunch of orphanage kids from being adopted just to be their friend.
That's true.
It's not that nice.
Well, Zach did try to make us fall earlier, so but Zach is flying. How could we? How could a little Sonia bother a flying horse? Maybe. Oh, Nanimon is near me, right?
Yeah, Nanimon
like-
is like neck and neck with Pillarmon.
Yeah. I'll talk to Nanimon. Hey, have you seen that horse? That's totally cheating. It tried to knock you out of your board earlier. Are you going to just let yourself be bullied like that?
I think you're provoking him, right? What are you trying to get him to do?
Yeah. I'm trying to get Nanimon to notice the flying horse and maybe take it down.
Although the horse has been taken down already.
Yeah, but taking down even further for revenge.
Okay, cool. So roll to provoke him, and we'll figure out what he does to Unimon.
Provoke.
So it's superior.
Superior, which is probably not. Well, it's better than I thought. +1, okay. Ah, dang it.
Yeah, so I think he's like cheating. There's no cheating in this battle. It's no holds barred. And then he like lights the fuse at the top of his head and reveals that he's actually a bomber Nanimon.
No! Nani!
He's like, you fell for my cleverness, guys. And he like explodes. And like makes this ginormous ripple in the water that blows you and Pillarmon. Yeah, sorry, I keep mixing Pillarmon and Cutemon up in my head. Like, because they're both cute Digimon. Yeah, you and Pillarmon get like blown away by the shockwave, and fall into the water. Can Sonia swim? Has she ever learned?
Good question.
Without her surfboard, there's a flotation device.
If Sonia is Finnish, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Then she knows how to swim.
Okay.
cool.
It's just yeah.
Okay,
Good
cool.
to know.
Mark potential as well for getting a fail. But you fall into the water
Done.
and you like swim to the surface and realize that like Bomber Nanimon used that big shockwave to push himself forward, and he's now like speeding like at breakneck pace right towards Taisto.
Aista? Why a bit like, sack?
I think at this point Gazimon's gotten back on his board, and he's like wobbling all over the place, and he's like, "Yo, a little help here!" And he yells to the commentator who's been paying no attention to the start line. He's like, "Oh!" And he like gets his tail and splooshes it in the water, and like Gazimon sets off from the start line really late. And
Go, Gazimon, I believe in you.
what kind of dirty tricks can Gazimon pull to the table to sort of push himself back towards being somewhere in this race?
Really fucking nothing. He couldn't be more landlocked. He can fucking dig and has sharp claws, so nothing.
Okay, so he's literally just going to come in last place if he does nothing here, though.
Correct. I mean, I guess he can swim like a dog or something. But yeah.
Okay, cool. So he just like takes up the rear on his surfboard. Zach. In fact, we'll cut to Kageaki now because we haven't talked to Kageaki in a while. Kageaki, what are you doing? Because obviously you're on the sidelines with Doremon, supposedly trying to cheer on the others, but you don't seem very into it. Is there something you want to do instead, like take your focus off the race and do something else?
Not really. He's just staring at them. The fact that basically everyone is cheating isn't helping him much.
What's Kagayagi thinking?
Yeah, what is he thinking?
It's a lot of things. He thinks about what happened, what is happening. He talks with Taisto, he talks with everyone else.
Does he chat with Dorwon?
Not really, he's mostly in his own thoughts, staring ahead.
Does Dorwon try to make Kagayaki talk?
Yeah, he's trying real hard. Like he's like like trying to get Kageyaki to cheer on the others. He's like talked several times, like, if you need someone to talk to, you've got me, but you should really talk to the others, get on the same page as them, that kind of thing. And like Kageyaki's just had none of it. He's just like a stone wall. And Doraemon's getting frustrated at him, I think.
Are you alright, dude? What's going on?
Sorry, what?
Are you alright?
Yeah, why?
I don't know, just seem kind of out of it, you know?
No, I'll be fine.
Sure.
And that's how we avoid it.
I love that. Just, are you okay? Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, but I'm fine.
Yeah, you can see that like Kageyaki's dead stone lying to you when he says everything's fine.
Yeah, obviously.
Does Dorumon call out Kagayaki on Kagayaki's bullshit?
Yeah, I think he does. I think he's like, he's not fine. He's bottling up his feelings again. He like turns to Pablo and it's like, he like climbs up on Pablo's shoulder and he like whispers in Pablo's ears, "Look, man, you gotta help him. He seems to be in some kind of PTSD over the death of Ogamon."
Dorumon!
What can I even do to help him out?
I don't know, just make him feel better, make him feel included, like take his mind off of the fact that he killed somebody.
That's a big thing to ask. I mean,
Look, you're his only hope at the moment. Everyone else is tied up in this competition.
I guess I'll try.
Cool, thanks.
Hey, Jackie. You sure you're alright?
I said, I am fine.
Yeah, sure. Like I'm gonna believe that. Come on. You did the right thing. You protected us all, killing Ogamon. Don't feel bad about it. Who have killed others in the end.
In fact, he saved your life, right? Like, you were the one that was going to be hit by the club if you didn't do it.
Yes.
Yeah, he's
Correct.
literally the reason I killed Ogremon.
I was getting to that. Like, you saved me, you saved Catherine, you saved all of us. You shouldn't feel bad about it.
Yeah, I know, I did what I had to do. What is it?
Yeah, then why are you fucking outfit like this? I know you're still, you're still not over it.
Alright, and so you open up. What then?
You should go, but you did the right thing. You saved us all. You shouldn't feel bad about it. Let's go, Sheriff.
Don't feel bad about it. Don't feel bad, mate. Don't be sad. You're depressed. Don't be sad.
We should go to our friends. They need our help.
So you're talking to me to tell me to talk to someone else.
That's one way to look at it.
What's something that only Pablo could do right now to make Kageyaki feel better about himself? Like, it's all well and good saying you did what you had to. I think Kageyaki knows that already, but I think Kageyaki's more lost because he feels like no one listens to him, and that's what forced his hand to do such a horrible thing. Probably. Am I hitting the right ballpark, Kageyaki?
It was a wide variety of reasons. But yeah, he does feel that because he didn't get to convince anyone to make a proper plan, things evolved that way. Since our majestic plan of shoot it and hope for the best plummeted instantly.
Can't believe that plan failed.
Yeah, I know, right?
It was such a good plan too.
Just hit it till it dies!
Hit it till it dies. Unimon, lead the charge and get thrown away immediately. Yeah, I don't think anything really ever goes to plan.
That's true.
But yeah, like something that like Pablo could only do right now. Like Pablo's the one that got saved by Kageyaki. He's the one that sort of put him in that position of do or die. I
I
think
would like a friendly reminder right here that Pablo also thinks I'm an emotionless robot.
he does. He does think you're an emotionless robot. That's true.
So he's literally the worst person to talk to me right now.
But maybe Pablo wants you to stop being an emotionless robot. I don't know. Just throwing that out there.
I'm thinking, yeah.
Just spitballing. While you think of what to say, we'll cut back to Zachary, who is currently skipping stoning across the water uncontrollably.
There
You're
may
right.
or may not be an invisible ghostmon carrying or trying to carry the surfboard, but who knows?
What are you doing, Zachary? You're like clinging on for dear life, I assume, but is there anything you're trying to do to sort of stabilize your surfboard?
Okay. So holy power does specify your Digimon.
Yeah,
Can
so...
I...
Yeah.
Is there something you wanted to do with your holy power?
Basically, I want Zach to be like... Zach's like riding a high right now. He's like free from his anxiety for like a moment. He like takes a deep breath and he's like, yeah, I can just do this. And so he just remembers the feeling of Cutemon digivolving into Unimon and just like tries to channel it to, I don't know, like turn. What is the goal here? Where is the goal? Is it a straight line or do I need to turn? Like where?
It's a straight line, basically, but the waves are making it hard to stay in a straight line. Like, especially
I'm
since
just
Bomb and
going to
Animon
use-
exploded, like, as he's coming towards you, you're seeing these wide-ranging shockwaves following him, and you know if they catch up to you, like, you're gonna, like, go off in the wrong direction and slow down.
Okay. So I'm going to like take a deep breath and try to remember and charge the power that I used to digivolve Cutemon into Unimon. That like feeling of hope and being able to save people. And remember, this is all so we can talk to Seedramon to get help for the people of Icon Village.
Okay, that's cool. How are you doing that when you've got a frayed mark, though? You're terrified, right? Is this some sort of, like, calming thing, that feeling of, that rush of having that Digivolution energy and that hope? Is that like a rush thing that calms you down a bit?
Yeah, and I think he's just sort of riding a high right now, simply just from apparently he's an expert surfer.
Cool. Okay, so roll plus your conditions, and we'll see what happens.
Yes, that's +3. Nine.
Nice. So on a mixed success, well, it's a hit actually. Sorry, you hold 3, but you mark a condition. What condition are you marking?
I am going to mark angry.
What's making you angry?
I think it's just sort of like the heat of the moment, and Zach's just like, this is stupid. I'm so I shouldn't even be up here doing this. Much less trying to figure out some mystical power so I can win in a surfing competition. He's just kind of done with things now.
Cool. So like you get angry because you had to be up here, and then you feel this rush of hope though because of the high, and you're like riding like a pro, and you get this like heroic feeling in you, and your like Digivice starts to like glow like a bright gold color, and it sort of fills your body with this holy energy.
Okay, now I have a very stupid way of handling it. Would it be directly engaging a threat to basically use that holy power to propel myself forward even faster? So
What the fuck?
That would be
presumably
that'd be unleashing your powers, but yeah.
Okay.
Because you're not actually fighting anybody to speed up, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, either way, you'd be rolling unique, wouldn't you?
Yeah, either way, I'd roll unique, but I don't like spend a hold or whatever.
No. Just
Okay.
thematically, you could probably charge and put the energy into your surfboard and ride faster.
Okay.
You also have an invisible ghostmon trying to stabilize your board as you go under the water.
Yes, so you're not actually as good as you think you are.
Oh no.
But you don't realize it's Ghost
So take a team. Team to the pool.
Alright.
So 10.
So I roll plus unique to sort of like propel myself using this holy power.
Cool.
And I rolled a 9.
You rolled a 10. I'm using team to assist you. That's the whole point.
Cool. We have no more team in the pool, just so you're aware. But you got a 10. So
we get-
you like
don't get
propel
a
yourself
little-
super fast towards
Right.
the finish line. Taisto, you're traveling at a reasonable pace, but this bomber Nanimon that just exploded behind you is like shooting up at really high breakneck pace, like towards you. And if you don't move out of the way, he's going to crash into you. What do you do?
Can I try to do a sick surfing trick to, just go up a wave and then, I don't know, somehow turn around and knock Bomb and Animon into the water?
Sure, roll to directly engage your threat.
My pleasure.
Your
This is what
specialty, I
I'm good
believe.
Actually, it isn't. It isn't. My specialty is nowadays saving people, but it's good enough. 11.
Sweet. You like do a sick kickflip and use your board to kick Bomber Nanimon off his board. I don't think we need to like actually pick options from the list or anything. Like this is sort of like a fun race type thing. So we'll just say that you succeeded and you kicked him off the board. And he tried to drag you down with him, but failed in doing so. And he's now like under the water and unable to light his fuse to explode again. So you're pretty safe.
Yes.
The fact you did
Yatta!
this sweet kickflip is like incredible for someone who's never ridden a surfboard before. Like I think your Digivice starts to glow like a bright orange as well with the courage, and you get like a major speed boost as you kick off the
nice.
bomb in Animon's face. Sonia, Pillamon, like I think you guys are just behind. You've been blown off your surfboards and you've just gotten back onto it, and I think Pilamon's starting to doubt himself or doubt herself, and she's like, maybe I can't do this. I don't want to be vindictive, and this is a no hold barred race, but I want to do it fairly, and maybe I'm not cut out for this kind of thing. And she's starting to like go into like a little like spiral of self doubt.
Oh no! It's
And I think you get a dark vision at this moment.
oh no!
And like her dark aura sort of spreads over to you, and you have a vision about the situation at hand, and it shows you the worst possible thing that could happen right now. What's the worst possible thing that could happen right now?
Well, I imagine actually just Pilomon would say some like fuck it and try and use all of her powers, but like by hitting every other cheater in the race, cheater quote unquote, but like and maybe a little too hard. It's fine like to boost yourself up for speed, but it probably would actually hurt someone really bad, and that would be the worst thing right now, especially since they're already kind of scared. Like Pilomon wants to impress the Betamon and prove that she's not bad, but if she hurts the Betamon, that would be bad.
So the worst thing she could do right now is like prove that she's mean and start attacking the Betamon.
I think so.
Cool. So yeah, that's going to happen, unless you want to try and prevent her from doing that. And if you do, you take a -2 to try and do that.
Oh, come on!
Also, mark a track on your balance because I made you use dark visions, so you gain a blessing because you filled your balance track again.
So it feels level up. Yeah, isn't that nice? And I'll take which would be super.
I mean, portal sounds really good right now.
You know, I was thinking about it earlier, like teleportation. Like, I'll take it and I'll be like, no, Pillarman, I believe in you. Like, it's all no holds bar, but it doesn't mean like you have to use your powers for evil. I'm sure if you go and look at yourself deep within you, you can find some new powers that you never knew you had. Like, I believe in you. You're the nicest Digimon I've ever met so far. Really, like all the others are coming.
So, like, you're saying these really kind words to Pilomon? Is that in an effort to try and stop them from being mean?
Yes.
Okay, roll provoke. And we'll see if
Oh,
you...
stay.
And you take a -2 to try and do it, because she's been clouded by these dark visions of, like, yeah, maybe I should be mean, maybe I should play into this evil demon lord type thing and play dirty.
-2?
Oh, a critical fail. Yeah, so you like
That's nice.
you snap out of the vision and you say all these things to Pilomon, and you're like, you don't need to be mean to do well. You can win this race fair and square. And she just like she just kind of like sighs, ignores you completely, and like starts. She like does this thing where the darkness like blasts out of her back, and she like propels herself forward. And like this big ring opens in front of her, and she goes through it and appears next to the Betamon. Like she just teleports through a ring. You didn't know she could do that. And she
I feel like Pilomon would be more likely to come after me, considering I'm very far in the lead, and since they can teleport.
True. Okay, so she appears next to Zachary, and.
I have
Kickflips.
questions and concerns about this entire situation. Why are you here?
Zachary, a Pilomon appears from a dark ring in front of you, kickflips a surfboard into your face.
Wow. Okay.
Kick flips today.
What do you do? Like, if you
How
don't,
do you kickflip? You don't have hands.
she's like spinning the board with her little trotter feet. But like, if you don't do something, this board's going to hit you in the face and knock you off your surfboard. And you're doing your best to hold on for dear life right now.
Okay.
What do you do?
I'm going
also-
to use one of my holds to use shielding.
Oh, nice. How does that look in reality?
Zach's like, he sees Pilomon, like, I don't know, some part of me just wants to see Pilomon, like, having a dark aura holding the surfboard and trying to smack him in the head with it like a baseball bat.
Yeah, sure, that can happen.
And he's just like, oh, this is happening now. And so the energy that was propelling him forward, like, wraps around him to defend him. He's like, please don't murder me?
Cool, so you spend a hold, and that you like slow down your surfboard, and the light envelops you. And you put a protective barrier around yourself, and like take the hit of the surfboard that Pilomon like flings at you, and then like it bounces off that, and Pilomon sort of lands on it, and she comes up alongside you, and she's like, "I'm gonna win this thing. I don't care how I do it."
You know,
she, like,
I'm
looks
glad
super
Pilomon got
competitive.
edgy in the chill race at least.
And you like see this big aura on top of her, this giant, like, monstrous-looking thing that's just, like, around her. And it's like doing a front crawl in the ocean and pushing her forward.
Okay, that's not good. I also see that, by the way, because my visor has digital enhance.
Yeah, you see this Kageyaki from the distance. Like, you see this giant, like, demon thing propelling Pilomon through the water.
Oh, that's bad.
It would be
Oh,
nice
that's
to
bad.
have-
Oh, that's
it
bad.
would be nice to
Doraemon,
have
Doraemon,
my nice Unimon friend right about now.
Doraemon, let's go. Doraemon, let's go. Go, 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 go.
You're gonna help?
Yeah.
Finally! He, like, jumps up with, like, joy and he's like, let's go, let's go! And he, like, runs
Okay,
towards the
so-
ocean.
Thinking
I'm glad it
fast,
helped.
What was my sign again? What did I make my sign from again?
Bamboo and seaweed. Like,
Bamboo.
different coloured seaweeds.
I don't suppose it's well tied together.
I mean, you're pretty good with your hands. It probably is tied together with that tungsten seaweed we mentioned earlier.
Great, time for stupid. Okay, so I grab that. I get Doraemon to climb on my back again. And we charge toward the sea. And as I jump and put the thing under my feet, was kind of a makeshift board, Doraemon will begin to vibrate and use his hyperspeed tackle towards the chaos to propel us forward.
Cool. So he, like, propels you forward with his high-speed tackle. And then, like... Sorry, this just something popped into my head. He could maybe, like, put his mouth in the water out of the back and, like, fire cannonballs to sort of propel you as well.
That's afterwards.
Yeah. And you, like, go full pelt towards, I'm assuming, Pilomon.
Yeah, and the sea is not kind to our makeshift board, by the way. I have to use every calculation in my head possible to keep it together and not fall on my face.
Yeah, so you're like doing, like, makeshift, like, fixes to the board as it's going.
Yeah,
You're
and I'm like,
you're just that good at riding surfboards. Do you want to roll unique to see if you can keep the board together?
oh god.
Or maybe this counts as you spending one of your gadgets to keep the board together, because you've used your supplies to make this board, I guess. So maybe it's like a minor invention of a surfboard, and you've done something cool with it.
That makes literally no difference.
Oh, is it still unique?
They are both +1. You brought me down to +1 on both.
Ah, okay, fair. Cool, so yeah, roll. We'll see what happens.
Okay. Do the 6 +1. Mighty 6.
Yeah, so you like start being propelled really fast by Doraemon through the water, and you realize, hey, bamboo isn't very good as a flotation device when it's not bound together properly. And like the seaweed starts to get damp, and when the seaweed gets damp, it stops being sturdy and starts to unravel. And like you go from having this full surfboard to like having like 1 or 2 sticks that you're like balancing on your tiptoes on.
Yeah, he has a single lot of bamboo under his feet, and he's like, ah.
And it's like slowly getting smaller and smaller as different bits of bamboo just get stripped off by the water and the power of Doraemon pushing along.
Nice
Do you
plan.
think Zach sees this?
Zach definitely sees this.
Kageyaki, what are you doing? You know what? Whatever. Can I, you need help. I'm going to spend an additional hold to... Because I've only spent 1 hold using shielding. So I'm going to spend an additional hold to defend him from... I want to put him in a shield that's being propelled forward. I want to put him in a bubble that's going forward.
Cool. So I think like
A bubble surfboard.
I think like you like use your holy energy that you've stored in your Digivice, and it shoots out and wraps Kageyaki in a bubble of energy, and keeps his raft together inside that bubble. Roll to defend with unique, I think it is, isn't it? When you do that,
Yeah, which is actually worse for me.
is it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's -1 over the other. I can speak.
Well, it's not optional, so you.
Oh,
A
God.
9, alright.
Yeah, nine's
Okay,
not bad.
that works.
Yeah, so it works, but it's and you get to add a team to the pool, clear a condition, or take influence over somebody you protect. But it costs you though. You expose yourself to danger or escalate the situation in some way. If you have any suggestions for that, I'm all ears.
I think Zach dropped the shield on himself to give it to Kageyaki. He's sort of like unknowingly. He's like, Kageyaki needs help more than me right now. So he gets the shield.
Cool. So you've left yourself open to being basically dirty attacked by Pilomon at some point. Cool.
Oh, hi, Pilomon. What a nice day. It seems like you have a odd
close
purple
is-
aura about you. You know, that looks great on you. Please don't murder me.
You like hear her like mumbling something about never winning anything in her life, and now's her chance type thing.
Oh my
I can
God.
let you win if you want. I just prefer to keep all of my bones where they are.
How
I
close
definitely
is
want to speak to
Taisto the-
Pilomon right now.
How
So-
close is the action?
Taisto, you're being propelled forward pretty fast. You're like gaining on Zachary every second now that he's dropped his holiness.
Alright.
But Pilomon's pulling ahead.
Man.
I was hoping that Taisto could catch a wave and a wave that Pilomon's not on, and then try to go forward and maybe even position the surfboard in such a way that jets water onto Pilomon, trying to knock her down.
So you want to like surf past her and like splash her.
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
Okay.
Basically.
So directly
trying to reason with her, like, Pilomon, I understand that you want to win like this, but or you want to win, but it not like this. You're better than this. If you win like this, then you're turning to evil, and we can't have that. I'm trying to stop you from winning for your own good. And then I'm gonna directly engage with the threat. Let's see. How does this thing work?
And then after this, I think we're going to see what Pablo's doing.
Yeah.
9. Okay,
What
cool.
am I doing?
So pick an option from the list, and we'll see what happens.
I'm going to take the lead from them.
Okay. You take the lead from them. But I think Pilomon, in her frustration, lets out one of those dark energy waves and smashes the back of your surfboard, making it smaller and harder to control.
Oh shit.
So you're like on this tiny little bit of surfboard and like skimming across in front of her. And you're like, I'm gonna win for your own good! And she's just there like, I'm gonna win! Pablo. Kageyaki,
Yeah.
you were in a middle of a conversation with Kageyaki trying to comfort him, and then he just went and saw this giant
Correct.
monster and ran towards the ocean and
That
blasted
is
away on his makeshift surfboard. What are you doing?
I'm just fucking, what's the word? I'm just like, I probably talked, like I kept talking until I realized he was gone, and then I looked around and saw them all doing, on the beach doing stuff.
Because you,
I guess I'll go, close to the end of the beach and try to cheer them. They can't do much right now.
sure. So you go to like the raft at the finish line, where
Yeah.
there's like a whole bunch of other Digimon who are like cheering on the other competitors. It's quite
Yeah.
crowded there. Does Pablo deal well with crowds, or is that just something that he finds normal?
I don't know exactly. I think he's fine, probably.
Okay, cool. So you join the crowd and you're like cheering on everyone, not realizing the inherent danger of the situation because you can't zoom in with your goggles. Like,
Correct. Yeah, I don't have.
Kageyaki, you're in like a bubble now, and you're like skimming towards Pilomon. You have no idea how this bubble came about, but you're grateful that it kept your board together. What do? You see that Taisto managed to take the lead.
Well, yeah, I don't really give a shit about that. Okay, let's see. The bamboo is dying, so I don't know how long this shield is going to keep hold. So I want to try and tinker with the one board I have left while the shield is still up, so that I have something once that's gone. I don't really have much on me though, that's the problem.
Remember that you can restock your gadgets at any time that you like can restock. Like it's just it's very vague, but like basically any time you think you might be able to gather materials to get the parts for tinkering.
But you want me to take the piss with that?
Don't take the piss with it, but like if like you're in a city or village or whatever and they have resources, you can always.
No, what I can do right now is start.
Dorumon and Kageyaki were looking for materials before the surfing competition started. Like that's the thing they were doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But our materials kind of died right now.
I mean, that was one of the gadgets, I guess, but you could like have others that you've put together.
Okay, so fine, sure, whatever. Let's say we found a few pipes that can kind of work, a few metal boards.
Mm-hmm.
So while the shield is still active, and I'm trusting on Doremon to keep us propelled forward, I will pull out some rope and start trying to tie this together with the bamboo suit I have on my feet to make it more steady once I lose my shield, I guess.
Cool. So yeah, you strap the metal sheets to the bottom of the board, using, I'm assuming, rope instead of seaweed this time, because otherwise it would fall to bits like we just established.
Yeah.
Okay, you can do that. I don't think you need to bother rolling for it. I think you're relatively safe from harm thanks to the bubble, and it gives you enough time to sort of make your raft. And you can see it's like starting to flicker out of existence, but it's still there, keeping you up. Zach, you dropped your guard, man.
I
mean, I think Pilamon's dark hand like slams into the water with frustration as Taisto takes the lead, right in front of you, and like it punches down on the nose of your surfboard and makes you flip up off the back of it into the air. The finish line's in sight, and Taisto, Zachary, Pilamon don't look like they're slowing down at all, and could potentially crash into the raft that Pablo's standing on and all the other Digimon are cheering from.
That's me, I exist.
I think Zach at this point has given up on winning and now wants to just help Pilomon because they're clearly going through something that's a little bit more important than surfing.
Cool. Well, you're currently flying through the air after it punched the top of your surfboard. So, are you going to try and like cling on to Pilamon's surfboard or something?
I'm gonna try to land on
Roast
Pilamon's
on.
surfboard. Yes.
Cool.
Actually,
Yeah. Roll unique. We'll see if you can do that. Lots of unique rolls today.
Indeed. A 10.
Nice.
Cool. I think you land on the surfboard really easily, and like you your like makeshift surfing ability seems to come online, and you're like surfing properly, but it's really just Ghostmon who's transferred to Pilamon's board, and he's like grabbing your ankles and keeping you steady and stuff, and you don't realize it. But yeah, you're on her board, and you can just hear her mumbling under her breath, like, "I'm gonna win. I've never won before in my life. Now's my chance. I don't care what people think anymore. Time to become what they see me as, and all this kind of stuff."
Ah,
I'm gonna yell out to Taisto. Jump off your board.
Out of character, I fundamentally disagree with the resolution here. It cannot be that that Pillowmon succeeds in winning when she utilizes dark powers.
I'm
cannot
trying
be.
to
No,
talk to
basically
them for
we're-
a reason.
Yeah, if she wins, it will basically just confirm to her that she should be evil, and that's her true nature, and she'll start spiraling down that path.
I'm basically showing her, like, look, we're your friends. We're here for you, and, winning isn't everything. And, like, don't be evil, please.
Roll comfort and support, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, okay, those were Zach's exact words. Why not? Okay, I believe I roll plus kind, which is a +1.
if it doesn't work, time for me to step up,
Yeah.
because
Do you have influence over Pillowmon?
Almost certainly not.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I think you only have influence over your own Digimon at the moment.
7, okay.
Okay, so on a 7, on a comfort and support roll, they hear you still. They can clear a condition. So in this case, the condition would be something like hopeless. So I think you kind of get through to them, and they sort of snap out of this like trance of I must win, and the shadowy aura sort of starts to dissipate. But they're still sort of shell shocked in a way. Like they still think they have to win, and like they've heard you, and they're like not hopeless anymore. But it's like they're basically in the lead almost. Aside from Taisto, all they have to do is beat Taisto, and he can win. It's sort of like a half fix, like the shadowy demons dissipated, but she needs one last push to sort of.
And that's when I come up. Like, I don't know if I'm close or not on the board.
Yeah, I think
You have portal.
I think you can
Yeah.
just use your portal for your Digivice.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. So if I'm not if I'm not here, I can just go for a portal and go appear right next to Pillowmon and say, "Hey, snap out of it! Like, winning is fine, but weren't you doing this to prove Betamon that how cool you could be? Like, if you're doing this by frightening everyone, that would defeat the purpose. But look how far you've come already. I'm sure you can push just a little further with your own strength this time, right? We can do this, right?
Cool.
Please.
Roll comfort and support.
Plus kinds.
Yeah, what happened? I had to go for a bit. What happened this
They-
whole
Pillowmon's
time?
happy.
They're trying to snap Pillowmon out of it, and they've almost succeeded.
Cool.
Come on.
And I'm just sitting.
Then,
Yeah, she snaps completely out of it, and she's like, she like gives you this face like, "You're right. We're gonna win fair and square. If we win at
Yes!
all. Let's have fun doing this, Sonia."
you're right. You're
And-
exactly right.
And like she like crouches
That's
down
the
on the
spirit.
surfboard, and then she like looks up and sees Zachary behind her, and she's like, "This surfboard's getting pretty crowded, huh? Think you can help me reach the finish line?"
Sure. That is a thing that I could hypothetically do.
Pillowmon plus cute, cool Kawaga dude guy, something I forgot already, but yeah, new combo!
Yeah, that's probably what like Seedramon's yelling out. He's just like, "Whoa, looks like we have a team battle on our hands." Like you guys both like you're all like surfing together towards the finish line. Like Modiki Betamon is like just behind you, but like can't catch up and can't reach you with his water towers because he doesn't have enough range. And you cross the finish line, but you can't slow down. You're about to crash
we
into
got
the
second
raft.
place behind Tice though, because that's sort of how this would work
Yeah.
out,
I guess
right?
Taisto crosses the line first, technically. On the tiny nose of surfboard that's left. Yeah, you guys can't stop though. Like Taisto's on a tiny nose of a surfboard. Like you guys are going really fast, and Kageyaki didn't tell you how to brake. You're gonna crash into the raft if you don't do something. What do you do?
I think Zachary's gonna try to purposefully capsize the surfboard.
Cool. So like you just tip it over, and everyone falls into the water, and like.
Sorry about this. I just.
And Pillamon's like, wait, what do you do? And he's in the water. He's like, and then she
Speaking
bobs
of,
back up,
I'm
and she's
like
like, oh,
20
now my wool's gonna stink all day.
Okay, counterpoint. I think Unimon might have drowned. Like, we haven't seen them since they went underwater, and I'm a little concerned.
I'm sure that Unimon has actually been just basically fetched your Kuwagamon shield that was just lost to the sea. So it's fine. It's fine.
You see him in the very, 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 very far distance next to Gazimon. He's de-digivolved back into Cutemon, and they're like front crawling their way on their surfboards. Like he's on the Kawagamon shield, and Gazimon's on his like surfboard, unable to stand up on it, and so they're both front crawling towards the finish line, but they're like miles away. But yeah, as you cross the finish line, you hear like Sidramon announce, "We have a winner! Looks like it's..." And he like looks down at the clipboard attached to his side, and he's like, "Taisto!" And he's like, "We'll be back after this short break with an interview with our winner, giving him his prize money." And then like everyone cheers for Taisto. And like you hear like some mumblings like, "Man, I really thought that cool Kawaga dude was gonna win. His surfboard was so cool. Nah, man, Pillowmon was gonna win. Did you see that giant dark aura? Dude, I'm scared of that guy. He looks like he's gonna like kill somebody one day." It's like, no, I'm sure he's just competitive. And like there's like all this like mumbling and talking about who was doing better and who should have won. But at the end of the day, Taisto won. And like we will do like a scene cut there. So if anybody cleared conditions during the race, clear them now, and then we'll move on to the next scene.
Alright.
I think Zachary could cure insecure because he just sort of joined. Yeah, I think Zachary probably could cure insecure right now because like he landed on Pillamon's surfboard to try to like get them to calm down. That is a pretty foolhardy action without taking anyone else's advice.
Yeah, definitely. You can clear that.
Taisto was taking foolhardy action by engaging a literal suicide bomber.
Yes, that's true. And I think you all, I don't know if any of you have Hopeless marked, but I think you all flung yourself into an easy relief. Except for maybe Kageyaki, who was just in full panic mode the moment he saw Pilomon turn demon.
Like,
That's funny, I'm the only one who has hopeless mark.
Oh,
would you
gosh.
count me trying to make an Animon cheat as foolhardy without consulting anyone? Because
Yeah, I think so. Like,
that is nice. I'll take it.
it did cause a lot of trouble for everybody else.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I think the next scene is you're all back on the beach, and they've set up like this makeshift like Q&A table thing, and like Taisto, you're sat next to Sidramon, who's now like crawled up onto the beach and is sat next to you. He is ginormous compared to you, and he's like the shadow of him is towering over you, and it's actually making the spot you're sat in incredibly cold, even though you're on the beach. And he's like, "Right, everybody, looks like we've got our winner. If anyone has any questions, please ask them now." And there's like people like yelling out questions like, "Where do you come from? Why are you not a Digimon?"
I'm a human. Good question. I'm a human.
"Are you the chosen ones? Are you gonna save us?"
According to Wizardmon, yes, and Leomon, yes.
Who are they?
There are good friends from Icon Village who actually need your help.
Great segue.
We've come a long way to meet with you guys, and we're incredibly excited to be here. But we have and it was truly an honor to take part in your awesome surfing competition. It helped me realize things about myself that I didn't know about the value of tenacity and courage that I haven't found since I came to the digital world. But we do have a purpose here. There is a friendly Icon Village just on the other side of Gigabyte Jungle who needs your help, and we've come asking for that help from you.
Cool. I think.
Next question.
Next question. I think like everyone cheers at that. Like they're really hyped and full of adrenaline from you winning the race, and I think all the contestants are incredibly. Even though they lost, they're still respectful that you won, and they're like. I think Seadramon like leans down and goes, "Well, this prize money will certainly help," and you're like this ginormous gold ball gets like slung down towards you. And absorbed into your Digivice, and you see like this number on your Digivice go from like something like 250 all the way up to like 100,250.
Holy shit!
And
That's
he's like, if there's anything else we can do for Icon Village, you let us know. You are tubular out there, man.
Wow. Tubular?
Yeah,
Really?
tubular.
Wow.
Does anyone have the load the money song around?
Pardon, sorry?
Does anyone have the loads the money song at hand?
Load
No?
the money song.
Loads of money.
I don't
Here
have it.
comes
in
money.
Please.
Let's
Money,
do
money,
this.
Uh,
Let's have a look. Let's see what this is. Is it gonna play?
oh no! Please not this one.
Why isn't it playing?
I don't know. Why isn't
You're right, Fred. Though.
you get?
Keep again.
Oh, that's why.
Oh, I see.
There should be still one in there, but it's not playing for some reason. Let's just like stop the bot and restart it.
All right, I'm gonna put the.
So, did Wanyaman enjoy the show?
Oh, Wanyuan loved it. Like he's just like sat in the audience with like a pair of shades on. Like he was like sunbathing and watching from a distance with some binoculars he bought. Well, he didn't really buy them. He kind of took them from Zachary without him getting permission.
Wow.
He stole them.
He borrowed them. Like they were spectating goggles. But he's like fanning out over Taisto's win right now. And like I think he's like at your feet, Taisto. He's like, "Whoa, you're like totally awesome. I didn't know that the chosen ones could do something so cool like this."
Well, neither did I, but it seems that if you put your heart to it, you can achieve anything.
I think he raises your superior, and
Oh.
actually no, wait, he raises your unique. Sorry, and he lowers your reckless. Do you accept that?
Oh. Second. My unique. My unique.
You won't want to make that Wanyaman sad, would you?
No, I think he's right. Yeah. Clearly the Wanyaman is right. Yeah, I accept it.
Cool.
For now.
I mean, you can quite easily regain your reckless later
Yeah,
with your move.
my reckless is trivial for me to regain.
So yeah, you've got like a new biggest fan. Like Wanyamon is your biggest fan right now, Taisto.
Zachary is my biggest fan.
Fine, he's your second biggest fan.
They can both be my biggest fan.
Yeah, Zachary and Wanyuan are going to have this rivalry over who likes Taisto more now. Speaking of, Zachary, Taisto is the coolest person you've ever met, right? Like, what did you think of his surfing?
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, that's you.
Yes.
I mean, it was nothing compared to mine, but I had to help my friends. So, he did a very good job surfing. But if this had been a straight race and there hadn't been extenuating circumstances regarding my good friends, Pilomon and Sonia, I definitely would have beat him.
So you're a sore loser, right?
Yes.
Hey Zachary. Great job out there. I'm really glad you were able to talk sense into Pilomon. Seems like we make up quite the team, eh?
That is a thing that we indeed do.
Thank you.
Cool, so Taisto, take influence over Zachary if you don't already have it. And if you do
Yeah,
have
I
it
already
already,
have it.
shift his labels, just
Yeah,
one of his labels.
Yeah.
And mark potential because of your team move.
Yes, I just did that. I think I want Zachary to be less kind and more superior.
Less kind and more superior. Ooh,
Yes.
Wow.
that's bad for all the things that I do. Okay.
I'd like to thank Zach too. Yes. I don't know what I would have done without you. It's nice.
You know, I just did what came to me in the moment, which is generally speaking never been a good idea thus far. But it always tends to work out, so you're welcome, question mark.
So, Sonia, I'm assuming you're trying to use your Triumphant Celebration move as well, right?
Yeah.
So, give Zachary influence over you, if they
course.
don't already have it.
Do I?
And mark a potential... Oh, sorry, mark a box on your balance track, sorry. So you go back up and gain your blessing back if you want it.
Well, don't mind if I do.
Do you already have influence over Sonia, Zachary?
No, but I now have it.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
So, I think, like, during the celebration where they're like, yeah, we can totally set up a trade route, like, and then, like, Seedron's, like, discussing different things with you, and everyone's, like, fanning out over you. You hear, like, a big explosion, which sounded very similar to, like, when Bomb and Nanimon exploded, except really far away.
Oh.
Oh no.
And you turn your attention to the sea, and you see a massive boat with a big skull and crossbones flag on it, riding towards the beach. What do you do?
What the fuck?
Where's Kagayaki?
Maybe. Does this place have pirates?
Where is Kagayaki?
Is that one of the events? The pirate play? Of course! Yes!
Ellie, are you here?
Yes, I am.
Yes. Where is Kagayaki?
Kagayaki is just sitting in the corner drying himself off.
Because I was going, Taisto was going to ask Kagayaki to take a look at the thing in the distance. Because last I checked, Kagayaki is the only one who has any kind of zoom capability or telescoping capability.
I mean, technically,
Yeah.
Wanyamon has it too.
True.
Really?
Wait, what?
He has those
Oh.
binoculars that he got from Zachary.
Oh, that's true. That's right. Hey, no, yeah, Kagayaki, can you take a look? You're superior.
Kagayaki takes a
Never
look.
mind.
Cool, so you like zoom in on the ship and you see like at the helm there is like pirate-looking dudes with like a black figure beneath the hat, and it's just eyes you can see. He's got a hook for a hand and a cannon for his other hand, and there's like a bunch of like little monkeys and giant gorillas running around the ship, like pulling ropes and like loading cannons and stuff.
Sounds like Mon to me.
Yeah, that's definitely pirates.
Maybe they're friendly?
Didn't they just shoot
Let's-
us?
Let's
A good
hope they
pirate
don't
never
work
takes
for
someone's
Mummy
property
Mom.
without asking permission first, remember?
Do you want to assess the situation?
I mean, how?
See if they're mean. Like,
Do I have any way to do that besides just looking at them from distance?
You're the one who has the capability to look at them from a distance.
Okay,
and
I
you're
try
smart.
to assess the situation. Like, I'm just staring at them, I don't even know them, I have no information to assess.
maybe they have corpses on the ship. That would be a giveaway.
10. Okay,
10.
good.
Cool. So you can ask any two of the questions on assess the situation, and I'll answer honestly.
Yeah, that's the kind of the problem. Like, what do I do with this information?
I mean, it'll just help you out later on.
How?
Well, when they inevitably attack.
Yeah, but I don't have any information to ask questions on. Like, what do I ask from here? What here can I use to what?
That's kind of the point of the asking, that you formulate a question and then you ask, and then the information that is relevant to that is manifested so that
That's
you have
the
an answer.
problem, I don't have any questions to make. They're
Well-
just right in the distance. Ask what?
Well, for one, you could ask that what's here in the village is in the greatest danger of being, raided by pirates, and you could also ask, how could you best end this quickly?
I guess. Sure, let's go with that.
Okay, cool. So first, I'll answer the what here's most vulnerable. Well, what here is in the greatest danger, I guess. And I think it's the huts down at the bottom of the beach that contain basically all the prizes and like surfboards and goods and like fish that they catch and all their resources that they could potentially trade to Icon City. You know from your world that pirates like to plunder when they come aboard land or other ships, and that's probably the greatest risk. In terms of how you could best end this quickly, somehow scare them off, I think, would be the best way. They are pirates, which may seem like they're fearless, but if you give them a reason to turn tail and make it not worth their while to raid and threaten the people of the coast, then they'll turn tail pretty quickly and leave.
If only they came like 10 minutes earlier, like with the big shadowy figure, like the big aura, that would have scared them off.
Do you say that out loud?
No, no, no. No, please no. No. I'm sorry. I won't joke ever again.
Well, Kagayaki, do you have any ideas?
Not really, no.
All right.
How about you? How about you?
Distracting, Jesus Christ.
How about you, Pablo? Do you have any ideas? You haven't acted much recently.
Yeah, no, I have no fucking ideas. I am very lost on what to do.
All right. Dramon,
Yeah.
do you have anyone here who's who can fight?
He like looks around and he's like, "There's me, there's Dramon, and
Oh, yeah, that guy.
and potentially Nanimon if they come on land. But other than that, the rookies are sitting ducks. The children should go hide."
Yeah, I agree. Can you and Ebidramon take the younger Digimon and go hide, and leave this to us. The rest of this, we'll engage the pirates.
Are you sure you don't need our help?
No, but we're chosen ones. This is what we're supposed to do, right?
I guess, he says as he like runs after Dramon. He's like, "Yo, dude, get the children to safety!" And he's just like, "What?" And he like
Alright.
slithers across the sand.
Yes, Kagayaki made an excellent point. They're here to plunder, so we need to go and go where they're most likely to actually attack, which is towards the huts that house the prizes. If we go
And
there,
you, because you have all the money, I don't know if they know that, but
they probably don't know that, but you know.
unless they can smell it.
Also, Zachary's preloaded as well, so.
Oh, true. Yes. Let's attack Zachary first.
Oh, yeah. We need to go fast and then take on the rollerblades. We have no wait. We're at the beach. We probably can't use the rollerblades here. Oh well, we'll still go.
One day we'll use them.
I mean, you could maybe like get Kagayaki to tinker with them and turn them into like some kind of sand rollerblades or something.
How?
I don't know. You're the tech guy.
Can he do that while running towards the huts?
Probably not. No.
Even a thing.
Cool. You guys run towards the huts and open them, and you like see like tons of surfboards and like fish on racks, and like there's like a little like ATM. There's like a couple of ATM machines buried in the sand inside the hut, and there's like a couple of Datamon in there managing everything. And they're like, whoa, 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 whoa! You're not allowed back here. Completely oblivious to everything going on outside.
Wait a minute. I'm going to scan Datamon with my Digivice.
Betamon.
Okay, what are you trying to find out?
Betamon or Datamon?
Datamon.
Oh, it's
Was it-
Datamon. Sorry, I heard Betamon.
I'm going to scan them with my Digivice.
Okay, you scan them. What are you trying to find out?
Perfect level
Basically
Digimon
how
show.
strong they are.
These ones don't look too strong. They look quite fragile. They do have the ability to sort of like drain and dispense bits. But these ones they're not like combat ready, if that makes sense. They haven't had a lot of experience in fights. They're just.
But do
like,
they
shot
have
clicks.
attacks they can use?
Yes, they do.
Luck bomb.
They're able to like take the bits that they've gathered and shoot it as a bomb from their hands. It's
And
called a
How
plug
many
bomb.
are there?
A money bomb.
There's two,
There's 2.
but it's like a money bomb. They'd be literally firing money at the Digimon.
And what level are Datamon?
They're ultimate level.
Okay.
What did you say?
Zach Ultimate.
Ultimate is in like
Oh,
perfect
yeah.
ultimate.
Yes,
Level 5.
I heard armor and I was like, what?
Dab, bad dab.
Yeah, it's
I
the-
have a terrible idea. So we've only encountered champion levels up until now, and while these guys may not be much stronger, they don't know that. So what if we had a bluff where these guys are really strong and guarding the village, and it makes the pirates not want to come here because ultimate levels are stronger, I presume.
What's an ultimate? What's a perfect level? Sorry,
Level
I
5.
almost slipped to dub terms there.
Well,
But yeah,
Perfect level is what's above adult.
yeah. But what? Yes, I know.
In
know, I was in
character,
character.
sorry.
I was in character.
Yes, it was.
I presume it's a form that's different from Rookie and Champion, which are Digimon are rookies right now. Unimon's a
Is it
champion.
Mummy? Wait, we actually saw we actually have seen a perfect level Digimon before. It was Mummymon.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, Mummymon. You guys are as strong as Mummymon?
Wow.
They
Wow.
like turned to you and they said, "Did you say Mummymon? God, I wouldn't mess with him. He's a bit of a gangster in these parts."
Yeah, we've
Later.
heard.
Yes.
Act like
Anyway.
you're way, way stronger than you are, and go out there and be very loud about it.
Can
Will
we
that
make
work?
like a megaphone out of bamboo or something like quickly? So
Yeah.
you can have the max voice.
Okay, so roll provoke to try and get them to do that.
Alright, what stat is that?
Superior.
Superior. Hey, that's almost useful, that thing you did. Alright, it's -1. Alright. I roll a 5.
Yeah, they're too
Well-
too scared to do that. They don't have any combat experience. The pirates coming and now they're a bit panicked. They're like, screw that, we have to protect all the prizes and the money or they'll get raided, and they like start like gathering everything up and like sucking it into like data form and absorbing it as bits. And like going into emergency procedures. You're the chosen ones, aren't you? You're stronger than us. Your legend should scare them off, right? Right? And like they're like totally panicking now. You can't make us go on the front lines.
They make a
Goal was
good point.
never to have you on the front lines. God dang it.
They make a good point. This is up to us. We should surf to meet the pirates head on, and our confidence is going to scare them off. Can you? Is Cutemon ready enough to evolve?
Yeah, he'd be ready enough to evolve.
All right. So Zachary, if you can take point, and the rest of us will surf behind you, and if we do it in a steady enough formation, we should be able to hopefully scare them off. If not, it's gonna be a fight.
Kageaki, how does this plan sound? I know it's kind of group up and hit them, but do you have anything better?
No, I don't. And if you want to appear confident, then I'm going to stay in the sidelines and scam them instead.
Can we use like Gazimon, maybe Doromon, like to make holes in the ship or something, like while they're not looking?
I mean, I guess it will work, maybe, but it sounds iffy.
I mean, like,
They'll-
Doraemon
Will
literally
work
fires
after.
cannonballs, right?
Yeah, that seems appropriate. Well,
So what's the plan then? You're gonna surf out with Unimon in front?
first I'll say let's warn them first. Don't come any closer. If you do, we'll get ready to attack or something. And then we go if they keep coming.
By the way,
Maybe-
I'm guilty and hopeless. Don't expect anything from me this shit.
Who has the meanest voice? Yeah.
Definitely Pillowmon, right?
Come on.
Go away or we'll kill you!
Yeah.
Deepest voice would be either me or Dormon, right?
Obviously, yeah, you're the
Probably
oldest,
just-
right?
You have the
Probably
meanest.
use
You have the
Gazimon.
You have the meanest voice because you have the highest superior.
Wait, has everybody been like evacuated yet? Like, are there still people on the beach aside from us?
Yeah, like Seedramon and Ebidramon are trying to kind of escort them off the beach and into the safety of the nearby bamboo forest.
Oh. I guess Gazimon could cut some wood and try and make some trenches to hide behind or something.
Sure, yeah. Do you want to roll unique to try and make the barricade?
Sure. Let me check unique. Oh, -1. That's bad.
But roll it with advantage because Gazimon has those sharp claws that you can use to sort of chop up the wood into the right positions and
How's
whatnot.
advantage again? I always forget.
Advantage is just rolling 3 dice and taking the 2 highest.
Okay, so, -1. Okay.
Oh, pretty good.
So it is a 10 minus 1,
Nine.
so it's a 9.
Yeah,
Cool.
9.
So you build up this barricade, but it's only temporary. Like the moment that they come onto the beach, if they come close, they'll be able to see the Digimon behind the barricade and be able to rip through it. It's not that sturdy, but it's a good hiding spot while they're raiding. If they do come aboard the beach, that is.
Makes sense.
So yeah, what's the plan now? Are you guys all gonna swim out to
Yeah,
the
we-
boat?
We should head out. Is Kagayaki, are you coming? We could really use your help now.
No, me and Doraemon will stay behind.
Dorma like, looks
Come
at you
on.
all panicked and he's like, we're gonna stay behind, but we need to save the people.
You need to. You need. Yes, you.
Guys,
you
slap him again. Do it.
I think like Dorumon slaps you.
Whoa.
He's like, snap out of it. People are in danger and we need to save them.
I'm still
Stop
getting
feeling
that.
sorry for yourself. People die. I get it.
Have
You
you
don't
seen
feel
how
good with
things
it.
go when I help?
Pardon, sorry?
Have you seen how things go when I help?
That wasn't your fault. You just
You think what
need
you have-
you just need to get on the same page as the others. Use their strengths to your advantage. Don't treat them like pawns on a chess table. Treat them like your allies in a regiment. Like you need to bond with them. You need
I
to
believe
grow stronger as a cohesive team, not as a leader. That's not on you. That's on everybody else as well.
So it's easy to say.
It's definitely easy to say and harder to do, but I know you can do it. I know you have the
How?
guts. All you have to do is open your heart to everyone else. Get on the same page as them. Use your brain, use your knowledge to their advantage. Play to their strengths. Let them shine. I think he's I think he's trying to raise your kind and lower your unique. He's basically telling you get off your high horse and like look around you. You have all these friends. You have all these connections. He
Are
knows
you
that
fucking
you're.
up my build on purpose, mate?
Pardon, sorry.
Are you fucking up my stats on purpose? You're only hitting the ones I need.
Yeah, I'm messing with your stats. So yeah, kind up unique down, I think, unless you don't want to accept that.
If he rolls my unit down, I'm even more useless. That's counterproductive as fuck.
Wait, why is it counterproductive?
Because everything I can do is unique.
Okay, well in that case, I can compromise and say lower you superior instead.
That works, I guess.
Basically, he wants you to be more kind and less on your high horse.
He doesn't really have the mentality right now to try and object to that. Especially after trying to salvage the situation at the beach and watching them all salvage it before he even got there. That didn't exactly help.
So you're more accepting it reluctantly rather than actually listening to him. Like,
Yeah,
because
it's more like-
everyone's basically turning to you and going, we need you to lead us and help us. Like, they're finally opening up and going, yeah, we actually do need to plan.
Yeah, and they are doing the on time I don't really want to plan. It's perfect.
The one time that their plan is off on holiday.
Kakayagi, I understand why you are so hesitant right now, but you need to understand that you saved Pablo's life.
you did. Yes,
You
correct.
saved-
Actually,
You
did.
saved Pablo's life, you saved Gazimon's life, you saved Leomon's life. I know what it's like to be in your position. And I know that it must be tearing you apart and you're locking up. But right now, look around you. We need you. We're on our way to head out to face a pirate ship, and we have no idea what's waiting for us. But we are going to do it because we know we have to, and we need you with us. We need your brains, we need your ideas, we need your plans.
I don't fucking have a plan out of character. I don't fucking know.
You know, this could actually be
momentous occasion for you to realize that we need a plan and use your moment of truth.
What plan? I don't have a plan!
It
What's
doesn't
the
matter.
problem?
The plan is that you come up with a brilliant plan that is really brilliant actually
The plan is that you ask your DM
sorry
secretly.
out of character. The plan itself is immaterial. You don't actually need to come up with a plan. You need to get out of your get out of the character's mental state and accept that they are valued and stuff like that, and that will just give you a moment of truth, which then invalidates the need for a plan in the first place.
Yeah, things are gonna go perfectly if you use your moment of truth because you get to decide how things go.
Yeah, that's the problem. I don't want to use my moment of truth without actually having any plan. That feels fake as fuck.
I don't know. I think it's the perfect moment for a moment of truth.
I actually also think it's a really good time for a moment's truth.
It's really nice of the pirates to wait for us.
Yeah, these are very polite pirates, all things considered.
If you don't want to use your moment of truth, you don't
Anyway,
have to. But bear in
yeah,
mind,
of
your
course.
moment of truth, whilst it is your plan coming to fruition, doesn't have to be your plan. It also says makeshift tinkering, lightning fast thought processes. Like, you don't have to have a plan. You just have to think fast.
Make a bazooka.
Also, Andy, was I confident in supporting Kagayaki?
Yeah, you definitely were.
Thank you.
Roll pan.
Yes.
It's like, there's only one thing I can actually think.
8. There you go. 8. Clear a condition, you bitch.
Or
Take
Wow.
the point.
you can mark a potential, or gain team.
That's true.
Clear hopeless, I guess.
Yeah, your character is no longer hopeless as well. There we
Great.
go.
That's some progress.
Okay, now what fuck? Okay, the only thing I can actually come up with right now out of character is trying to use Hyper Dash Metal alongside Metal Cannon to make it appear like we have a lot of fucking cannons.
That's not a bad idea. Great idea.
It's really not.
What does Doraemon evolve into?
Dorukamon. Or Tanglodmon.
We'll see.
That
We'll
is
see.
still a secret.
Oh,
Alright.
excellent.
Well then, use that incredible secret to, with your moment of truth, and fuck shit up.
Okay. First of all, alright, you know what? Sure. You go ahead with this megaphone I totally made from Babusuit and warn them that we have a lot of fucking shit on the beach.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, me and Doraemon are going to try and make them think that we actually do have a lot of cannons by firing them at high speeds.
Cool. So that happens. If you're doing a moment of truth, you have full control of the scene. Just say what happens and it happens.
Are you using Moment Truth?
Okay, let's see. Whew. Alright. Jesus Christ. It's really the worst day possible. So, while everyone else is getting in position, Doraemon climbs again on Kagayaki's back, and as he begins to vibrate and start launching himself from left to right, from places they are hidden, Kagayaki uses his visor to calculate trajectory as fast as possible and telling him to launch multiple metal cannons. And as that begins to work and he notices that the enemy is getting shaken from this, a lot of the balls actually hitting them and dealing damage to the ship, Doraemon will begin to glow. And as he begins to glow,
Happening.
What?
Happening. It's happening.
Do we have a Digivolution theme that we can put on?
Okay, Get them.
Keep.
There.
Keep.
And basically, as he begins to glow, his wings will cover his eyes, his limbs will grow close, and he will turn into a vampire fucking wolf.
Ah.
Ooh.
Also, information rushes to Kagayaki's visor, and knowing full well what his partner can now do, sends him over with his teleportation to the ship, where he will enter Hookman's shadow and enlarge his shadow over the... what the fuck is the word for it? The pole thing on ships.
The mast.
The mast. Sure, that. And he's now a lot more feral voice. He will warn them a single time to get the hell out of here.
You get to say if they go or not.
And they
Yeah, you're
will
told.
go.
You're in complete control.
And they will go.
No, you know what? I decide they won't go. They will fight us and kill us all, actually.
I've decided that we actually lose. Rocks fall, everyone dies.
I mean, to be honest, they could have just said no, and then Kagayaki proves why they should have gone.
Yeah,
That
I mean,
works.
whatever works.
I would rather not kill shit again. Thank you very much. Because if they know they will die, it's very clear.
So just to confirm, which Digimon have you evolved into?
Sanglopmon.
Sanglupmon.
Solomon.
Okay, cool. So Sanglupmon, like, growls at them and tells them to go, and then they, like, literally shit themselves because they know the legend of the Sanglupmon and how it can dive into shadows and is really tricky to get rid of. And they just, it's not worth their effort anymore. And, like, you hear Hookmon just be like, "Turn tail! We're going to the other port!" And he like aims at a Mon and he's like, "You! Pull the rope and change the masts," and he starts ordering all of his monkey subordinates to start turning the boat around as fast as they can. And like you see a bunch of Mon on the ship like pouring water out of the side of the boat with buckets because of all the holes you've put in them. They're probably gonna start sinking by the time they get to the wherever their new destination is, but it's certainly not going to be the beach.
Not my problem.
And they start sailing away into the sunset. And then I'm assuming Sanglupmon returns to the beach.
Yeah,
and
obviously.
materializes under an umbrella casting a shadow.
So they can become something other than horses. Good to know.
What?
And I think Sanglupmon goes, "We did it, Kagayaki!
Yeah, well,
I knew
happened?
you had it in you. I knew your plans would work. All it takes is a little teamwork and a little belief."
Yes, that was a lot of teamwork.
Yes.
See, Kagayaki, we couldn't have done it without you, but in the end, it's all about working with the team, right?
Hooray for friendship!
Yes.
Okay, so could have not happened. There was also awkward as it could have been.
What?
That was also awkward as possible, Jesus Christ.
I still couldn't actually tell what you said, but okay.
It was embarrassing.
neither.
Yeah, awkward. Yeah,
I thought it was cool.
it's fine.
Yeah, it's always a bit like embarrassing having to take the spotlight and do
I
everything
get it.
yourself.
It was more like I had no idea what the fuck I was doing, since my moment of truth is probably the most complicated of them all.
I mean, it's
I
just
mean, to be
it's just
fair-
you coming up with a plan lightning fast and
Yeah.
unleashing it and not being a direct fight, basically. So like
I had
you
no
did
clue what I was
perfect, I
gonna
think.
do.
Everyone else is just yell random bullshit and it works.
That's
Yeah,
basically what a moment of
basically.
truth is. You yell random bullshit and it works.
Have you not seen any anime ever? Yeah, but
Hey, if I have to take this mad character seriously, they have to be actually smart, okay? If it's
Anyway,
like Kaizen and he says, this was all according to cake.
yeah. Anyway, to be honest, we make a pretty good team. And Kagayaki, we are. Are you not glad to be part of a team?
Yeah, sure, I just need to lie
Alright,
down for a bit.
Yes, does that count? Yeah, I tried a few wordings with that, but I think that counts as a good teammate. Yes,
Yeah, that does.
thank you.
Anyway, since he clearly specifically said they couldn't have done this without me, allowed me to take potential.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
I-
do that too.
And I already have influence over him, so nothing changes.
If you already have influence, you can shift his labels.
I'd rather not.
Okay, you don't have to if you don't want to.
Taisto, Kagayaki,
Yeah.
you're both amazing at this. At the whole, like, working under pressure and not, well, less Taisto, but not just running at the thing and hitting it until it stops doing the thing that it's doing. I've been thinking about it, and we don't need just one leader, because if we pick just one
Oh.
person to lead us, the team's gonna be off balance. I think both of you should be our leader.
What a nice idea.
Big brain.
How to make
Yes.
this series special for No Click 101.
Yeah,
Yes.
Also, I want more team when we go into battle.
Yes.
You know, that's a really nice sentiment, but
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You guys
the,
swear
po-
to
the,
God.
po- the, po- the point is that the most we actually do get more team if Taisto is the leader.
Oh my god.
But Taisto is the leader. Just Kageyaki's
No,
also
but
the leader.
No, but you can't have two leaders. That's not
Sure
how.
you
The way you get the way you get maximal team out of Taisto is if he's the undisputed leader.
It isn't.
Well,
it isn't
that's-
disputed.
that's
Even
going to
Kageyaki's
be
the
for
leader.
another episode.
Well, I'm going to tell you to it straight. That ain't happening for a long ass time.
Look, it's better than nothing.
It's progress, definitely, to having a leader. Yes, that's
It's
that
not-
I
Oh my god.
But it's not disputed. You're both the leader. It's not like we're trying to
Yes.
decide between the
That's
two
not
of
really
you.
the
It's
point
just
of
like
That's not really how things go.
Well, we'll sort that out another time.
you're co-leaders.
For sure.
Say, Saint-Lumen, those blades, do they hurt or like?
Does
What's
what
it
hurt?
like walking with this, like the blades on Saint-Lumen? What the
Sanglupmon.
Saint-Lumen? That's the pronunciation. Saint-Lumen.
Is it?
French.
Oh, that's actually.
Sanglope. Okay, cool.
This is Songlu.
Saint-Lu. Yes.
Songlu Mon.
Saint-Lumen, sure. The Blood Wolf.
Yeah. Blood Wolf.
Do the blades hurt him? Kageyaki, do you know?
No, of course the blades don't hurt him, they're part of him.
Okay.
Yeah, something that's part of him hurt him.
Yeah, it's Sangurumon.
Yeah, so I think he replies like, "These blades are part of my body," and he like
So-
waves the blades around.
Oh,
So
yikes.
if they touch us, is it bad? Or
Oh yeah, you can tell it would be bad if they touched you. They're literally razor sharp blades.
yeah. So be careful, okay?
Yeah, one of the blades like also ladders your leg and then some.
Yeah, that thing could impale an Ogremon.
I think that's a good.
Yeah,
Ooh.
very specific.
What a
Very
random example!
I think that's a good end of the episode, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it
Like
is
we're-
too. So
Like we're all like,
we'll have like the like triumphant celebration of you chasing off the Hookmon and setting up the trade route back to Icon City, and then like the freeze frame pose of you like cheering into the sunset.
Yay!
Yeah.
At the end of the session, you need to choose one of the questions on the peripheral news sheet.
I think most of us have grown closer to the others in this one.
I'd say that
But-
too.
Yeah.
So, who made each of you feel welcome and then give influence to that character and clear a conditional map potential?
Kagayaki, clearly. He's the one I leveled with the most. Is that, yeah, pretty much. I don't actually have any conditions to clear. I'm free of conditions.
Hooray!
Yay!
Yay!
My
You can mark potential still.
I did.
Cool.
Kagayaki already has influence over me, so how do you want me to shift my labels?
Well,
Wait, don't you gain influence over Kagayaki, or is it the other way around? Sorry.
Isn't it that I give influence over that?
Oh, yeah. So yeah, Kagayaki gets to shift your labels.
oh, I don't fucking know what you want. Let's lower the.
Don't look at my labels and just
Be a bit
pick
less
two.
reckless, please.
Okay, and be more what?
And be more. Be more of a savior.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I just got Savior down.
Fuck you!
Like, please save, please not kill.
All right, next. Who's next?
Should we go Pablo? Like go in order of the playbooks?
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, sure. So, I guess it grew closer to the others. Probably when we were like playing with the sand and with the Bamons with Sonia, I guess.
Okay, cool. So give influence over you to Sonia if she doesn't already have it, and if not, if she already does have it, then Sonia gets to shift your labels. I don't know if she has it.
So I have influence over Pablo. Okay, well. Sure.
Cool. And then Pablo either clear a condition or mark potential.
Well, do I have to mark a condition? Because like I don't know, if, I don't know if it would fit.
It's clearing a condition, so you can get rid of insecure if you want to, or you can mark a potential.
I feel like the whole insecure thing didn't go away. Like there was nothing,
Okay, then
based on that.
mark potential instead then.
Well, my potential, yeah.
Cool. Kagayaki?
Yes, I grew closer to Tysto for the first time.
Yes.
I don't want to remove guilty yet, because guilty is important. So I'll mark potential instead.
Okay. And I'm
I have
assuming you already
influence
have...
over Daisto. Muhaha. I don't have influence over Kagayaki, but now I do.
Okay, and Zachary?
I need to actually fucking.
I
Find
think
How the fuck work?
I think Zachary grew closer to Sonia.
Yeah, I
It's
would
just
say
like
the same
the whole situation with Pilomon sort of like
Yeah.
caused them to grow
Yeah,
closer.
I agree.
I'm going to mark potential.
Okay. And does Sonia already have influence over you?
I don't think so.
No.
Okay, so you gain influence over Zach. And how about you, Sonia? What do you pick?
Well, the same actually. I do agree that we did got closer together. So see. I grew closer to Zach as well because Zach was the first one to try and help Pillarman.
Okay. So gain influence over Zachary if you don't already have it. If you already have influence, Zachary gains influence over.
Well, we both
you.
gain influence over the other, I think.
Yeah, that's how it works. And then you can map potential because you already have all your conditions cleared.
Okay.
Which means you
I
level
already
up
have
for the first time.
influence over Sonya, so I'm going
Yeah.
to do things to the labels.
Moment of truth. Cheek.
I am going to raise unique and lower superior.
So we all have the moment of truth unlocked? No, right?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, good.
Did you hear that, by the way, Sonia? Zachary's raising your unique and lowering your...
Unique, okay.
Was it superior, you said?
Yes.
Well, okay, I'm fine with that. Unique, superior.
Cool. And that's the end of the session. Yay.
Woo!
That was nice.
Everyone's got their moment of truth now unlocked.
There is...
Yeah, dude. One episode, all champions.
And let's see. Whoops. No, please.
Oh gosh, you've deleted all your labels. No.
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 Try Control Z and bring them all back.
Yes.
Phew.
Well, so it was raising unique and lowering superior.
Yes. So superior would be at 0 and unique would be at +1.
Yep. There we go. Whew. It's done.
Great. Do we have an after credit scene this time around?
It was your superior, not your savior, going down, by the way, wasn't it?
Superior? Oh, sorry.
We don't have an after credit scene for this one. It's a sort of happy-go-lucky filler episode. But if you want some ominous storytelling, I guess I can come up with one on the spot. Let's see. Yeah, let's have an ominous thing of we have the freeze frame of you going into the sunset, and then like the sun has gone down, it's dark, and we see a bunch of Geckomon with pickaxes in like a swamp. Some of them have got like this weird rake-looking thing, and others have pickaxes, and they're like raking back the swamp water and then like smacking the stone, and they look really tired and exhausted. And then you just hear this really deep noise before everything cuts to black.
Well, that's
Swamp
not
episode. Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Low stakes, they said.
maybe it's foreshadowing for even further in the future than what we had previously. This is like after we've defeated, I don't know, Millennium Frost mode or whatever we're dealing with. But yeah,
I'm gonna
next
write
time-
that down so I can put it in whatever plot, whatever plot I'm plotting.
Millennium on Frost mode, okay.
Let's go.
Millennium on Frost mode. Also, Hookmon can smell bits.
Oh, Ian!
God knows.
I wrote that down the
knows?
moment the elephant said it.
Well, be careful, Taisto.
Well, I'm not gonna be holding on to those bits for much longer, so...
What? But you're rich. Come on.
Yeah, but dude, I'm giving them to... Like, Taisto's definitely giving them to Icon Village. That's the whole point of this trip.
Well, rip Icon Village.
Cutemon is definitely a bit miffed that he can't get the hot babes with the bits that he would have won.
Sad.
What, babes? What?
So wait, how much would... If I have 100,000 bits, and bits are evolution power,
No.
and
no,
apparently
don't.
100 bits is enough for at least one baby to child level evolution, and there was stuff left over from that, how much evolution does 100,000 bits actually get me?
Lord
For
knows.
God's sake.
It's an arbitrary
At least
number.
I'd probably say we should keep at least some of the cash for just in case.
I'm sure that you don't actually need to use the 100,000 bits that you have stored up, and you could use the infinite supply of bits that your Digivice has to digivolve. But let's not read too much into that.
Don't worry about
Right,
it.
what do we have next time on Digimon Vortex Heroes, or Vortex, or whatever the name is?
I mean, usually you decide a couple of things that are going to happen.
I was kind of tossing it out to the team here.
Next time, we'll try to find an architect to finally construct a bigger and better village.
Yeah.
With all of the money that ties to us. Yes. By the best rocks or the best.
The best
materials.
rocks.
Best rocks.
Best rocks around.
Best.
So
rocks.
next time we find out, or we see how the plan to rebuild Icon Village is turning out
Yeah.
in a more generic way. That is probably useful for an after episode teaser. And then
Also,
obviously, and
Kaisto
obviously,
and Kagayaki finally make out.
no.
Yeah!
Gone wrong.
Wow! Just that saxophone music.
I guess there can be two leaders after all.
Right.
Anything you want to happen next time, Pablo? Kagayaki?
No, not really. I like the session. I'm just a dumbass who doesn't know what to do. But yeah, the session was cool.
In my
Yeah.
case, getting a glimpse into Doraemon's backstory would be nice.
Cool.
So
Next,
yeah.
next time on Digimon Vortex Heroes, or whatever the name is, the chosen ones find out where the limits of friendship can take them.
Oh.
I'm sorry, you literally got censored by Pablo moving something around. I could let you just like. We'll find out that
I said the chosen ones find out where the limits of friendship can take them.
That's wholesome.
Kinda.
That sounds like foreshadowing for Pablo to
That's
do.
Is it really? What?
Yeah, I like
that. Who
Don't set me up, please. Don't set
You
me
thi-
up.
You
Gonna-
think I would ever do that? Do you think I would ever do something like set another character up with a moment of truth?
No, never. I never.
Especially Pablo.
What? No.
I mean, all Pablo has to do is surpass every single obstacle.
Easy.
Yeah, there's
Please
a,
don't set me up. I'm a disappointment.
You are not a disappointment.
You really don't have to think much about your moment of truth.
I mean, you're gonna get like 4 of them throughout the game, so like, you know, if the first
You
one
need to
isn't
stop
that great, it doesn't matter. You're gonna get one again eventually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
besides, the first one isn't that important in the first place. Even in the anime, the first one is usually, oh, hit it.
The first one is usually something like, oh no, I am about to die. Oh wait, I didn't die. Wow.
Yeah,
Base.
the first one is straight up filler, usually.
Yeah, usually it's a bit of a filler for the champion one, but I tried to get you to flavour it in the way that Moment of Truth pulls it towards.
Yeah, our moments of truth are much better. Have already been much better than whatever's in the anime, at least with these levels.
I
I
have
mean-
got to get going.
Yeah, it's getting quite late. I understand you guys are probably like getting ready for bed or have other responsibilities. So
It is 2 p.m. I have nothing to do.
It is 6 p.m. here.
Christ, he's
11 p.m.
It is midnight.
it's 10 p.m.
It is a midnighter indeed.
For Europe.
I've also seen that I've been like added like 6 times in the Digimon server, so I hope there's not been like bot spam or something.
The server is on fire right now.
Anarchy!
I'm sorry, what server?
The Digimon TCG
no.
server.
The what server?
Digimon TCG 2020 server, which you should all go and join.
Wink, wink, wink.
This video was sponsored by the Digimon.
What's the vanity
I
link?
wish.
I'm pretty sure the vanity link is short enough that you can just spell it out on the video and it's writable.
I'm getting the link.
All right, yeah.
Cool. Alright, catch you all later.
Yeah.
All right. See you next week.
Until next time. Bye.
And see ya!
See ya.
Bye.
Alright, thanks everyone for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like. If you want to comment, feel free to leave a comment down below. Thanks again to Big Builder Ben for donating $1. You seem to really love bombing on anyone's payback from Taisto smacking him in the face with a kickflip. I hope you enjoyed the classic beach filler episode that I set up. But we'll probably be returning to our regular scheduled plots in the coming weeks, hopefully. This was more just to get back into the swing of things after the break. But yeah, if you liked the video, leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.